Hello, everybody. It's Sam and Platty, and we're here again in the world of Gillinor for Sunday's Skill and Show. How you doing, Platty?
I'm doing all right, Sam. How are you doing?
I am a tired frog. Very tired frog. But you know what? We're here.
We are indeed here.
And it's clear that we have a lot to talk about.
Yes, indeed.
Yes. So, for today, not going to be doing much in the way of the PVMs because I'm tired and I don't want to try and do PVM whilst tired and then mess it up and then get annoyed and then not be able to remember what it was I was talking about and forget to look at chat. Get that out of the way. Straight away. Kira in my chat says, "Hi, Platty."
Hello, Kira Soldier. Hello, Skull Maggot. And hello, Vicente. Hello, Sparky. How are you guys doing?
Indeed. Boys, girls, ladies and gentlemen, hello. So, Platypus.
Yes.
Would you like to, is there some stuff you want to do beforehand, or should we just launch straight on into it?
I'm kind of just doing my farming run first, and then I think I'll...
Good plan.
Yeah. Kind of just a general chill farming run first, and then we'll see what happens. We'll go from there.
Good thinking, Plaid Woman. So the Platypus-mobile. Stop me. Somebody stop me.
I'm not gonna help. Making me the Tard Wrangler is like is worse than Far being the Tard Wrangler.
What the fuck was that?
What?
Auntie, I've had an hour's sleep. You can't just do that noise. What?
I didn't realize it was gonna get your goat so much. Damn.
I've got like filters are like 5%, Platty. 5%, if you're lucky. Holy shit.
Oh.
Scully says, "Sam, I could try to stop you, but I would die tired." Yes, you probably would, Scully. You're probably about right there.
The day was hot, the night is cool, time to chill. Dude, it is cold everywhere but where Vicente is in the US. Fucking hell.
Oh, yeah.
Cold yet still
Even a couple of friends of mine in Arizona have been complaining about how chilly it is. So it's like, what? Shut up.
Huh. I mean, it's cold here
You're desert
too,
people.
Yeah.
Oh, dear me. Kira says, "Cold yet still keeping warm." Good. Keep your eyes, especially if you're out in the east or the Midwest. Keep an eye on those weather reports, and if you don't gotta drive on icy roads, don't.
Yes.
Yeah, stay safe out there.
Swamp ass Florida, there you go. Where it's summer all year round.
We love it here. All right, let's go farm and run underway. I think my mental faculties have recovered after that.
A little
Just
bit.
about enough to do.
You're welcome for pressing the reset button somehow.
Oh, wow, yeah. It's okay, filter engaging on that joke. That's not YouTube friendly.
No, Sam, stop it. Anyways, so I could try to stop you, but I would die tired. It's freezing rain right now. No way I'm stepping outside. Good lord.
You know, Scully, that might actually be the wittiest thing you said in a minute. And I mean that as a compliment. Oh, let's see.
Lord have mercy.
To the little peppercorn.
Yes. I forgot I left the things running. So yeah, we're gonna probably do a lot of no game sound today because there's gonna be a lot of repetitive noises.
Oh, right, yes.
Once I start doing the actual stuff, yeah, it's gonna be noisy. And then it's just gonna be we're gonna not actually pay attention much to the actual game, so yeah.
Yeah, this is skill and chill, guys, and it's emphasis on the chill, while skilling is sort of secondary. Because we've got there's a lot of stuff on the way.
Yes,
including foreshadowing the next league.
Yeah,
which I'm super excited about, and
I'm
sure
very
Platty is
excited too. Sam, you haven't seen anything yet?
Not a damn thing. No, I thought it was the 26th.
What I might do.
The reveals were coming. Yeah.
Well, technically, it's the 26th for you, isn't it?
It is now.
But yeah, it was the 25th.
I was right.
Yes, you.
For me.
For you.
Yeah. What you might do.
I might do I might bring up some of the actual like trailers that they have for it too, because they have a lot of they played a lot of trailers. So I might share that with the stream and whatnot. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So if you want to see like the trailers and stuff, get off my channel and go see Platy.
Yeah.
Link down in the description.
There, of course, but yeah.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, I like I say, my sleep schedule has been an absolute mess lately, so I don't have animatics or graphics or anything fun like that prepared. But Platy's the one that's done the homework. So yeah.
I got to see a couple of these. I was watching good old Gnomish Michael.
Oh, we love Gnomish Michael.
We do indeed.
We love Gnomish Michael. Yes.
Yeah.
He's my drunken gnome uncle.
I was watching his it was a mixture of the Dead Man thing. And oh god, it was really funny. I think he went from he was streaming the Dead Man event that was happening right before to to the whatchamacallit, fucking the thing. What's it thing? The thing. Fuck.
League?
No, into the summit. Into the summit. Like right into the summit. Basically watching the summit. Gotcha. He was participating and then went into the summit afterwards.
Gotcha.
So it was interesting to watch that because apparently Oda Block got knocked out early for that one.
Really?
Really?
Wow, spoilers, Pie.
He got knocked out early and
not by Skilly though, right?
No Monkey stayed in until like he fought to the fucking death. They were they were like in the very middle circle and just barraging like two sides. They were sandwiched between two sides.
I'm really seriously impressed seeing his transition from like god tier PVM into like PKing, because as much as you might think like looking at this, it's like, oh, you just click tiles, right? You click tiles and you put on prayers and you switch gear and you use weapon. No, it's a different fucking ball game. PKing is it's different. With bosses, at least you can like read up on them and you can get to know the mechanics, and there's a formula, and you can kind of you know basically what to expect. There's not much in the way of randomness. With PvP, there are set pieces that you can perform, like a bolt spec into an AGS into a Gmaul, if anybody even still does that. I don't know if they do, but so you can kind of predict some things, but top end PVM on this top end PvP on this game is frightening to watch at times. Anyway, yeah. Sorry,
no, you're fine. You're fine, because I don't know nothing about the PvP side of things. Like, I am so foreign to that. Even with my brief stint into the dual arena.
Yeah, you can learn a lot by watching. I'll say that much, but you learn most by doing.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of clips of people, and they're like, man, I don't even know what they're doing half the time.
Yeah, a lot happens very quickly. Very, very quickly. Scully says, the giant bird picking you up will never not be funny to me. I know, right? We love Reno.
Oh, hello there, Shenron over there on Kick. Sorry, you were being blocked by my microphone because Kick is in the very bottom corner of my screen, and I am terrible at positioning. So,
indeed, hello, Kick people over at Playside. I am not doing the Kick tonight, Platy, because I realized I needed to redo the tags and all that kind of thing because I broke some stuff on my Kick backend. And I just the brain farted and all that kind of thing. But yeah, if you're over here on the YouTube side of things, wondering why you can't see me on Team Green, if that's what you prefer, my apologies. I'll have it sorted for next time.
I see the culture chat. What are you working on right now? We're doing a we're just doing a farm run right now currently. Just getting some herbs done, and then I'm going to be doing just some maniacal monkeys bursting, and then we're going to talk about the Winter Summit. That's pretty much it. that's kind of the plans right now. Because I don't have barraging quite yet unlocked, so we'll get there. We'll get there.
It's in the pipeline. It's in the work. Platty, what's your magic level?
What's my magic level? 90.
Yeah, 90.
90. I could theoretically, but I want to do it full AFK while I'm just doing this, so I'm not
yeah, reasonable.
Yeah. So we're just gonna do some ice bursting and call it good, I think.
Cheaper anyway.
Yeah. Let's see. Just finished level 85 mining grind 2 days at MLM brutal. 2 days ago. Ooh.
Brutal.
I've been doing it on occasion. I've been just kind of every now and then going into doing some MLM mining here and there. Just slowly working my way. Multi-level marketing. I see what you did there, you motherfucker. But no, I've unlocked both the hopper up top and the up top area. I don't have the bigger bag yet. I'm still working on that, and I also I need to do mining gloves. I need to get all these things. That's there's so much I still need to get. Harlander seed. I'm gonna do a world transfer.
I've got another Espori.
Espori.
I've got another Espori seed in my invent. I've got one planted at the moment.
6:30 for mine, so I'm gonna. It's good. It's a ways out.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Oh, excuse me.
Maybe doing. I'm trying to think. What would be like the most it's obviously it's going to be expensive to do it, but what's the most economical setup for those for doing maniacal monkey bursting?
Most economical? Blue Moon Spear, unless you've already got better.
Which I don't,
and probably Bloodbark, because it doesn't degrade.
Yeah, Bloodbark. I kind of forget about Bloodbark, I'm not gonna lie, because Void Mage isn't.
Everybody does.
Void Mage isn't worth it.
Nah, Void Mage only does accuracy, and I don't remember what Elite Void Mage does.
No, Blood Moon Spear, because it's even waters are not too difficult to come by.
Yeah. Let me just double check on Elite Void Mage, because I don't remember if there is a slight damage.
There's a slight damage, it's just not. I don't think it balances out to being more than Bloodbark. Speaking of, let me go to a different world real quick. Time to jump on the German house party, because man, the East Coast one is always full. This guy's well ahead of me on the Motherlode mine grind for sure, though. That is, I've got 78 mining. I still have a lot to unlock. I think I only have the, what's it called? I don't know where I'm running anymore. I still have, the, thing to unlock. What's the...
Big sack.
Big sack. Yeah, big sack to unlock. And then all the pieces of the armor, or the things.
Okay, so Elite Void Mage does have a 2.5% magic damage boost. And the accuracy is plus 45%. Accuracy not being an issue for maniacals, though, of course. They fixed the the combat and pathing logic for the maniacals recently, didn't they?
Yes, they did, because they broke it at some point, and then they, Also, I see the culture thing, the culture chat there, Vicente. Also, hi, Kaiser. Hi,
Kaiser. Hi, 60.
Why would you ruin a perfectly good piece of grilled chicken with beans and peppers? Bell peppers. That's my opinion. Sue me.
Okay, I will.
There we go. Mushrooms. Oh, mushrooms, even worse. You fucking foul.
Heresy.
Heresy. Also, hello, Six. Wish happy Australia Day to Far for me. I mean,
oh, good
happy
shout. Is
Australia
that
Day?
is that today?
Happy Australia Day.
She looks at me with a weird like, oh god, what did I do? All right, what am I grabbing for Ice Burst? Because Ice Burst is the cheaper one. Yep. A lot of water runes, a lot of death runes. I'm just gonna fucking load up on both of those and call it good. Death runes, chaos, water. Excuse me.
Gesundheit.
I'm not even gonna worry about picking up all those potions because I keep grabbing them. It's like I have 309 prayer pots right now. I'm just like,
holy shit on a biscuit.
I don't need
Don't
more.
do that, by the way, guys. It's disgusting.
Please
yeah,
don't.
that's a couple few prayer pots.
Mm-hmm.
We take those.
I knew you'd hate it, Lamau. Oh, you fucker. Oh, man. Let's see. I want my Aranea boots.
Kiro, you mentioned you were working on a new writing project earlier on. Before we get into the to the skate related news, and you know we get to gush and fangirl a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Now's a good time if you've got a moment to talk about that. I will gladly read that. I'm always interested in what you guys get up to. You know, I mean, how many, Platty, how many writers and artists and animators and editors and video makers and etc. do we know?
A lot.
Lots. I mean, you married one.
I did marry one.
Yeah, and she's an artist, not just on Wattpad.
Right?
I'm kidding. Far only ships in her head nowadays.
Far does probably only ship in her head nowadays. She's not. Sorry, dear. I'm not. Ignore me. I'm being a shitter. I'm sorry. You don't feel good. I shouldn't do this while you're not feeling.
Oh, she's still not very well, bless.
She might be getting sick again. A secondary.
Oh no.
Re-sickening. I think I'd still do Artie Cloak for this, probably. Or do I do... Yeah, Artie Cloak for the prayer. Yeah.
Yeah, probably, because you get magic, a slight amount of magic accuracy.
Oh, I'm just gonna stick... I'm sticking Occult on, putting Bone Crusher in my inventory, and then we do...
Yeah, you could just toggle 2 if you're like out of potion doses or something like that.
I don't think
I don't need to get some more.
I mean, doesn't it still restore your prayer? Well, it's not on you?
I don't think it does, no.
Okay.
I think it has to be equipped.
Let's
look at it.
Bone Crusher.
Debone neck. Let's see. When worn, it will restore prayer points as bones are buried, even if buried via the Bone Crusher. This effect does not stack, yada, yada, yada. Yes, of course.
It's when worn, so...
Create the Bone Crusher necklace.
Better if I spoke it, it'll take too long to write it out. Gotcha.
Oh, Saskiro, yeah.
Oh, hello, Doc. Also, hello. Sorry.
Okay.
Just want to let you know I have a song to share and we'll be posting in links. I highly recommend everyone listen to this. Okay. Have the Bogan listen to the song in the background with her headphones. Oh. I have a lot of talented artist/writer friends. We do indeed have a lot of those.
And then there's just me. A potato. A kawaii potato.
But a potato nonetheless.
Nobody's going to get that reference. What am I saying? Yeah, in that case then, Kiro, it won't be tonight because, like I've kind of alluded to, I've had basically an hour's sleep, and when we're done here tonight, I'm gonna go strike the pillow with my head with such force that the Dragonborn will be concerned about me breaking the laws of physics.
All right.
That was for you, Shady. Appreciate me.
Also, I'm thinking I'm guessing from what you're from what I'm hearing is that I'm a little out of luck with that.
Yeah. I don't think the prayer restore function works while it's unequipped, because that comes from the Dragonburn necklace portion, which doesn't work when it's not equipped, obviously. And the Bone Crusher, that does work when it's in the inventory. So,
got it. No big deal then.
Kira says, actually, got an idea. Is the idea to make a video talking about your new writing project? Because if it is, yes, absolutely do that.
Free novella in March-ish, prequel and ebook exclusive. Nice.
Vicente says, "Do keen." Indeed.
Yes.
Did you know, Platty, that means Dragonborn in dragon speech?
No way!
It does.
Wow, that's amazing, Sam.
I know a few words in Draconic as it goes anyway.
Got it.
Different dialects, actually.
Wow.
Different dialects, yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, Volcath means failure.
Well, that's obvious, yes.
Okay. Can anybody find me something to do? Nearly.
All right, we're gonna grab one single house teleport tab and just kind of go, I think, because I'm not really...
Kira says, I'll just DM it to you. I appreciate it. Yeah, only reason I ask if if you got a bit of a write up there or something to put in chat, just for advertising purposes, Yeah. That's why I wrench people in my chat, like moderation. Yeah, sure. It's so you can post links. If you've got some cool stuff, and I think your stuff's cool, then yeah, you can post links to it.
I'm gonna turn on auto retaliate.
Vicente says, I will be bumming around. Well, we knew that.
Yes.
With ideas, I'm too lazy to put on paper or learn to program into reality, Lamel. 60 says, I will be offering a free novella in March-ish, prequel and ebook exclusive. Yes, I'm looking forward to that. Nice. Make sure you pop in, 60, once that's live as well. I will forget sometime in February, and I'll probably be like if I'm not reminded, 2-3 weeks into March, I will suddenly remember and be like, shit, I meant to shout that out. So yeah, either remind me or pop in again, and spread those links around. Certainly in my chat.
Yeah, right now I'm just doing. I'm just trying to get to the place for doing bursting. I do a little agility things.
Scalandros says, there is a pillowcase with you finally awake on it that only show up after to sleep on it because of the heat from your head.
Oh, it's got one of
those.
It
only shows up after you've been to sleep on it. Yes.
That's funny.
Get out of my room, Rayloff, you damn traitor. I'm not quite sure what Rayloff trades, other than violence, but yes. Here we are.
A lot of agility. Come on. Please do not hate me. Game.
Have you marked out the path that you took last time? Because that's the proper one.
Yeah. I know.
It's still possible to fail, but
I have learned. Yeah. No, I know which path it is proper. Like I've done this enough to. I've done enough traveling.
It's ingrained.
I know which one. I also do have a little bit of marking, but honestly, it's yeah. It's fucking something special. God damn, I hate this. the travel to it sucks. Because it's the only good spot. Everything else is too small.
It's too small. I know see. God damn it. God damn it. What am I doing? Anyway,
we're almost there. Oh god, please. Do not fall.
I only trade violence in sweet rolls, and I'm all out of sweet rolls. Indeed.
Yes, I'm here.
Get out of our way, Halva. We're leaving.
I'm gonna transfer to
Legends don't burn down villages.
We're gonna world hop real quick.
Oh, I know what I can do.
Alright. I knew I forgot something!
Temlimport?
No. Sam, I got all the way here. No, flawless and everything.
Is it tradable?
It's a torch.
What'd you forget? The torch?
I forgot that.
Oh, because there's no fire there, is there? Hold on.
There is no fire there. No, I already teleported out because I'm just...
Did you? I was going to say, I'll run you a bullseye. I don't mind that.
Yeah, bullseye lantern. I'm just like, I normally remember to do it, but I always, half the time I forget to grab it when I'm on my way there. It's like, I'm like, I just want to get there. Just let me get there. Okay. No, don't travel to my house. I don't want my house. I want the gnome stronghold. Thank you. For the glider.
For the glider.
Glider.
No, don't duplicate the item. Fucking idiot.
Oh, let's use the Kandarin headgear. Her, her, her.
Seth Rogen has joined the chat.
God. No.
Seriously, fuck that guy.
Oh,
anyway,
yeah.
Oh, he makes me feel such rage, Platty.
Yeah. I did not. No,
That's...
let me into the secret entrance, please. Thank you.
My dating life be like.
Jesus, Sam, holy fuck.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Where were we?
I'm not gonna lie, most of the stream so far has just been me setting up for the AFK part of things.
I mean, we're what? 30 minutes in. This is usually the time we get. We're organized enough to actually do the thing.
Right.
don't you sweat about it, Platter. I don't. Oh, that's right. I don't have a Rada's Blessing too. That's how long it's been since I actually did any fucking hunter rumors.
Oh wow.
Quit.
Okay, we're gonna do my best here. I'm feeling the falling into a hole soon.
Yeah. Your powers of premonition are activating, are they?
I'm just gonna leave open my my prayer list.
Sam's rage has no bounds. Indeed, it doesn't. Not with that fool, anyway. What the lemon scented fuck have I got to do? Oh yeah, I know. So I think this should be everything I need to get started. What rumor do I currently have? None. Wonderful.
I have a chinning setup just for this, so just for doing this. I've still got over 5k red chins to go.
Yeah, good shit.
I still have that's probably I'll probably be able to get
it's about 1.2 million XP, wouldn't it? If you assume that 2,000 red chins is approximately 500k XP.
Yeah. So that's a few more. That's a level or two, I think. 92 is half of 99. Remember.
It sure is.
Oh my god, Sam! I made it there completely one shot again. Blood Scream. Hello.
Good evening, Blake. How it do?
Oh yeah, Sam, I also have augury.
You do.
Yeah.
You certainly do. Would
So
I like to come and perform in a mime show?
You know what? Sure.
I feel like I shouldn't use words for the answer. I feel like I should have to like strike a pose.
You know what's funny?
This motherfucker right here has got an untrimmed skill cape in front of me. Ooh, platypus. This is a taunt.
All right.
This is karma.
I am now set up for auto casting on these fuckers for, well, a while. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll check back in about 10 minutes when the timer runs out. All right, let's see. You are still capturing the window, correct? Yes, indeed. Boom. Yes, indeed. There we go. All right. Hydrate. Thank you for reminding me.
Hail hydrate.
All right, Sam. What do you want to start with? Because we have a lot. Because we were talking about the Fractured Archive, which is the Raids 4 right before stream, so we could continue with that.
We were, yeah, very briefly. 2 seconds. I'm just doing this random event.
No problem.
And also, Scully says, "Oh God, I just saw a picture of Guy Fieri with normal hair, and now that is scary." Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, it's.
Yeah, that's a little that was a little unsettling. I'm not gonna lie.
It looks like a special CNN contributor or something, and it's like wow, my guy,
does.
Shave your head, please, for the love of humanity.
Bald might actually.
And also my respect for you. Yeah, right. Not because his hair is like bad or what have you. It's just that's Guy motherfucking Fieri. He's not supposed to look that way.
Yeah, right. He just looks like a normal old man now.
Right. But, I mean, you know, aging relatively gracefully, I suppose. But, bro, I had such expectations of you.
It's a basic rundown of the story. Okay.
All right. Thank you very much, Kira. I will digest a little bit later.
So, Sam, whenever you're ready,
yes.
I have the trailer for it. So.
Okay. Go right. Go.
I'm also streaming to.
Oh, are you indeed? Oh, sorry.
Discord. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. No, you're good. You're good.
Do this, do this. Okay, I'll have to. Oh shit! How's this gonna work?
Just kind of.
I can't mute the screen. Okay, so people on my end, you're not going to hear Platty for a minute,
okay.
But you will hear the. Actually, no, this doesn't make sense. Yeah, you won't hear the. Okay, yeah, It's sorted.
Oh, hold up. They can't hear.
Can they not?
Not on my end. My end. I need to do something.
Yeah, add the window in as a sound source. Yep, quite right.
Yeah. I'm just gonna. There we go. There we go.
Trusted allies. The balance of the world is fracturing. Lucien's machinations threaten the world in ways even he could not have imagined. And despite every sacrifice, every loss, we must yet redouble our efforts. Guardians of Armadillo, it was never my desire to ask this of you. White Knights of Falador, we must put aside our differences once again. Adventurer, I ask that you bring your force to bear. We must continue to risk everything to stop the forces of destruction. It was never meant to open. Guthix's archive. The final resting place for objects of untold power stands exposed before us. A battle rages on between numerous factions. We will not be welcome. War cannot be allowed to rage on the surface, or we will never know peace. Chaos must be contained, or the world will burn with its will. A lust for power shall not be satiated, or everything will be lost. We are the only ones standing in the way of an endless war. The power in the archive may aid us if we are strong enough. The balance must hold, no matter the cost.
Late 2026.
Late 20. Oh, and back to Obus.
Yeah. Oh, cancel.
All right.
Yeah,
There we go.
late 2026, the Fractured Archive. That is the 4th raid for Epic Music. Yeah, right.
That sounded to me, it sounded like a the remixed a power mixed, shall we say, version of a song that plays during the World Wakes, which I don't know. I'm a little bit trepidatious about that because they kind of were taking Scape in a different direction from RS3's storyline with the World Wakes. I am the nervous.
So this one, they're saying, so we talked about this previously, but it's the 4th one, variable treasure trove, blah, 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 for Gothics. That's the thing.
Should we maybe give a little sort of a rundown of what, the 4th raid actually is for,
go
for the
ahead.
good people at home who might not know.
Go for it.
Okay, so raids, if you've ever played an MMO before, you'll have at least a basic concept of what a raid is. It's high level content. It's usually designed to be tackled in groups. Currently in Scape, there are 3 of them. One is the Chambers of Xeric. That was the first one that was released, which uses a pseudo-random generation system to create sort of like an underground dungeon that's filled with a series of puzzles and bosses. That and the supply and the necessary stuff to make supplies to complete it with. Back in the day when it was first released, it was designed so that you'd need a group of people. And rather than loot being determined by pure RNG, pure random number generation, you would as you completed challenges, puzzles, killed the bosses, and produced supplies and such within Chambers of Xeric, it would drastically increase your odds of getting some of the mega rare loot that was inside it. So that was that was the first time that we actually had proper loot potential after, say, Barrows, I think was the first true example, I guess you could say.
God, Barrows sucks too.
But yeah, so there's still a touch of random number generation involved, of course. But yeah, you can do a lot to influence it, and then you can actually calculate what your loot share, your loot potential would be as well, which satisfied all of the internet autists that play this game, such as me. Yeah, and with that, they introduced a mega rare weapon, the Twisted Bow, which actually deals more damage the higher your opponent's magic level is to satisfy the combat triangle. The second one was a Theatre of Blood, vampire themed. You will see us do it in the not too distant future once I get my act together. Sort my fucking life out. And yeah, the mega rares from that was there's armor, there's a couple of add-ons to upgrade existing weapons. There's a very, very accurate rapier weapon, and then the mega rare for it is the Scythe of Vitor, or Scythe of Viter, which is a huge weapon with a big sweeping attack, hits multiple times or multiple targets, and drains health. Because vampires and shit, am I right? Then the third one, which some of you will already have seen us do, is the Tombs of a Mascot. Arguably the easiest raid to start getting into. We're already capable of soloing it at low invocation levels. And yeah, the mega rare from that was the Shadow of Temekin. Temekin is the in-game god of the sun, who blew himself up to prevent an invasion from the north and the west. Anyway,
yeah. Yes. Hello, banana.
Hey, but I know. So yeah, so number 4's coming, and it's going to be revolving around or themed, as you've just seen, around the sleeping god of balance, Guthix. He's heavily involved in nature, um, and originally he kicked the rest of the gods off of this planet because they were having a war, and what woke him up was well, I can show you. It's over here.
Yes.
One of the gods got a hold of a really powerful artifact, and this entire section of the map here was once a kingdom, and he blew it up. Just straight up destroyed it because he was about to lose.
So I think what Sam is talking about, if I
the
go
wilderness.
and check it, yeah.
Yes. Sorry, I probably should have.
Yeah, it's this area basically. This whole wilderness area is all blackened and scorched because of yeah.
Yeah, Zamorak, god of chaos, was about to lose against an alliance of the other gods, so he used a really, really powerful artifact to amplify his power temporarily. And yeah, he quite literally glassed the whole area. So yeah, a little bit of lore, a little bit of detail there. And yeah, so the god of balance, like I say, Guthix, intervened. Well, he woke up. He intervened. He was more powerful individually than most of the other gods, and yes, used a particularly unique property or a particularly special property of being the god of balance to kind of threaten the gods with like an inversion of polarity, which would have destroyed them utterly had they refused. And then he put a big barrier up around the planet called the Edicts of Guthix, or the Guthixian Edicts, and that stops the gods from being able to interfere directly with the mortal races.
Yeah.
And so there was peace.
Yes.
And it looks like that might be threatened again. So yeah, now that you got a bit of background on what raids are, and the theming of each,
yes,
flatty.
So the Fractured Archive is basically like, it looks like just a whole bunch of, like, a big storeroom full of stuff from that Guthix himself had. And a lot of people have been in here. A lot of other like we have a lot of Guthixian guardians, all these other things, right? We got a lot of things. Apparently what this is going to be is very similar. Must food take care shield. All right, thank you, 6. And apparently what this is going to be, it looks like, it's going to be a Theater of Blood style kind of a Theater of Blood type of raid.
More of a boss rush.
Where it's fun, face a bunch of demi-bosses, no puzzle rooms, and a big final boss.
Okay.
They're not saying anything about difficulty. It's similar to Theater of Blood, so make a group of bosses where the focus is on simple mechanics, leaving plenty of space for you to optimize and making the best players really stand out. So very similar to Theater of Blood is kind of their intent, from what I'm guessing.
Okay, so boss rush then. Okay, that makes sense.
And also, like, from what I saw in the trailer, it looks like it's going to be somewhere under Lumbridge again. So, like, we're going to be like that kind of tracks.
Makes complete sense.
Yeah,
that makes
kind of
complete
tracks,
sense.
because that's where, like, the whole that temple, the fucking what's it
there
called?
Is the ancient Guthixian temple. Yes.
Yes.
If you've ever played RS3, you'll also know that there is a huge well of anima, which is just a confluence of the ley lines of the planet that draw the world soul into one place. Anima being the sort of world, it's anima mundi, world soul. It's also the source of all magic. Souls are made out of it.
Yeah.
And long story, so I won't go into all of that. But yeah, a huge concentration of divine magic basically is underneath Lumbridge.
Yeah.
To the west.
So.
Stands to reason it would be there.
This is Okay, so from what they have, they say players will be able to solo the raid, though our current plan is for the raid to scale between 2 to 8 players, meaning solo clears will be possible but difficult.
That's Taoist type scaling then. Okay, wonderful.
It will be a practice mode, which allows players to jump into any boss in the raid and practice killing it on regular difficulty.
Beautiful.
However, this mode will not be available on release, and instead will launch in the weeks following the raid's release. This will help keep things competitive in early days. Yep. On release, a full team wipe will reset the raid. In the weeks following the release, we'll move to a TOA-style wipe system where you have infinite tries but reduced rewards and dwindling resources.
Right, okay. That makes sense.
Accessing the fractured archives will require the completion of While Gothic Sleeps. Yep.
Makes sense.
Makes sense. 100% sense. We know that this would prohibit some builds from accessing the encounter, but we'll talk more about accommodating all players in future blogs, so we advise you not to worry. Yeah, tough. Like, that's just people being fucking snowflake builds. Like, I get it. You're not gonna...
Exactly.
It's snowflake.
We don't balance the game around snowflakes.
Don't worry.
We're not At least we're not supposed to.
Yeah. That means on release, you'll need to form a team to complete the raid at a fixed difficulty with 0 wipes to clear, not a single honey locust in sight. That means no brute forcing this time, like arounds with Toga's release. As things settle down and you talented folks start figuring things out, we'll just, so that more players get the chance to go have a go at raiding the Fractured Archive, but we'll hope to see a full throttle race, maximum hype race to World's First. Yep. World's First races, those are always popular, no matter what the game. Okay, hold on one second, I'm checking something.
Yeah, of course. Take your time. I'm just amending
I was making sure.
the title.
My Bone Crusher. I was just checking to see how that was doing. It's doing fine. I was like, I see the charge is going to. It goes down by 100, so it's like it's fine. It's not gonna change anything anytime soon. Anyways,
are you crushing the bones while not wearing it? Because I tend to
I'm
turn
wearing
it
it.
Okay.
Because that means I'm getting the prayer back. Because I'm just AFKing, so I literally haven't looked at the screen for a while.
Yeah.
So I'm just getting the aggro reset and whatnot. Anyways, back to the article. We're not quite ready to talk about rewards, but we are very close to having a proposal put together so we can share with you in the coming months. Okay. They're only going to chat about 1 or 2 rewards at a time. Got it. So they're still going to be doing a lot of things. Click here to view it in a separate tab. Ooh. Okay, so that's the kind of a look they're going for it.
Yep, it's very the High Temple of Gothics from RS3 with where the World Wakes takes place. Which I don't think I ever showed you, but yeah.
That's the Archive Guardian. Interesting. That's the thing that Dreadwell awarded us. That's cool looking.
So the thing with that is like way back in the day, like way before they'd really crystallized a lot of the opinions on the how should the gods look, like what should they look like. The gods have got different sort of symbols. Like Zamorak just looked straight up like a 1990s 3D render of a demon. Saradomin, God of Order, was he was an old man. He was an old man. They didn't turn him blue. Until much later on, and then Gothics was either a butterfly or a floating metallic skull.
Got it. So that's
where that's come
a reference
from.
to that.
Big time callback, yeah.
Cool.
We've
learned. I like how the trailer had similar graphics to the actual game, unlike other MMO, ESO, WoW cinematic ones. Yes. That is one of the things I do appreciate about Jagex for that. Like their trailers are all based on the actual game, like graphics.
Real quick, Shady says, I have a bone to pick. I will DM. I will respond to your DMs. I have seen them. I will respond to them when I can be bothered, frankly. I'll respond to them later, Shady.
So we also have to deal with Ezekiel and Ferocious's. So Ezekiel is going to be there. That's it.
I think I know what that boss is going to be like, and I approve.
Mm-hmm. All right, and that's about all we have for Raids 4 currently, honestly.
Mm-hmm. So, thoughts, Platy?
I'm interested because I haven't done enough Tob to really like get a full feel of it, but it wasn't too bad when I like once you get the bosses down, it's like okay, there's no like new mechanics to worry about. You just have to get your mechanics down pat. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, until you do challenge mode. Yeah.
Yeah, until you do challenge mode, which is like But that's
But there's not much point apart from for combat mastery, combat achievements. So.
Mm-hmm. All right, Sam. So from leagues, we have Deadman. I don't know if we really want to go over Deadman all that much.
I don't personally care too much about Deadman. I'm not that much invested in it. We can talk about it later, if you like.
I'm not like a huge big like it's because of that. It's mostly because of all that things like. The only thing I have interest in is the cosmetics for Bofa and Crystal Armor.
Yeah.
Because it's a red and black color scheme.
They're keeping it with the Deadman stuff. I appreciate the fact that they are doing Leagues-esque content in smaller packages that they release for the PvP community. I realize that the PvP community exists. It's one of the oldest communities, like ongoing communities, I suppose you could say, in the game. It literally has existed since Classic. I think that I'm glad that they have something. I just wish that that it sort of existed within the main game more so, that incentivized them or rewarded them for good, skillful play rather than who's got the most money and is prepared to risk it.
Yeah.
Or dragging PVMers into the wilderness to do clues, for example. Because I don't like that.
Red and black, that's a color combo I approve of.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's one of the better ones, that's for sure. Hello, Slipnotic.
It is.
How you doing?
Hey, Slip.
Yeah.
How's it going, man?
So, we have the leagues. We could talk about like leagues. We also have the end to the end to the vampire series. Apparently,
let's do that first, and then save leagues for after. I think.
Yeah, because we have some stuff about sailing too. So.
Do we?
Yes, some big info.
Oh, this better be good.
Platy, you missed my comment. No, I read that one. What are you talking about? Oh, the Redditor with the power trip should have shaved his head. Yes, we get that because he had a comb over. He looked very much so ridiculous with that. Oh man. Anyways, so yeah, Blood Moon Rises is like the last in that whole thing, and we're getting a lot from that.
Yeah,
we're not getting so they've told things like we're going to a new land called Vampirium, which is the homeland of the vampires.
Yep, home planet. Yep,
home planet basically.
Yeah, playing just as a sort of an aside, when it comes to different planes of existence in this and different planets, they're basically interchangeable. That's the way the universe works here.
So it is indeed, yeah, it's going to be a Grandmaster quest, so it's going to be real fucking tough. Uncover hidden secrets, journey beyond the veil to the realm, into the realm of the Vampirium, where the fate of both humans and vampires will be decided once and for all. Do you have what it takes to end the vampire dominion, or will the blood moon rise over your corpse? Yep. Release timing for this is summer 2026.
Really?
Yes.
Very good.
Rather than rushing to hit an earlier window, this additional development. So they're not going to be doing. They're not going to be like they're giving the. They're giving it time, as well as like it unlocks worlds and unlocks new things, right?
Right.
Quest requirements: Sins of the Father and Night at the Theater both are required for this.
All right.
So we have to do the raid for that. So we legitimately have to do one Tob for that proper.
Yeah.
Several skills being 70 plus and a recommended combat level of 110.
Ooh, that's okay. Okay,
Yeah.
that's Lord of Vampirium in RS3 was at least when it came out, which is the conclusion of the Well, it's the penultimate quest in the Vampire Questland, but it is kind of the conclusion of the.
So they have
such goings on.
They have revealed. They have revealed post quest content and quest rewards.
Yeah.
Which is technically a spoiler, so I guess. But if you're do you want to hear about this? I'm guessing.
I think yes, but I won't talk about them too much because obviously there is the spoily nature. So hoot, put it on mute if you personally don't want spoilers as to what this is. But yeah, I've got a good strong idea of what we've got coming.
Yeah. So very first quest reward is going to be a flail upgrade. Refined like the blisterwood flail is getting a final upgrade to it. So it's going to be a faster and even more powerful version of the blisterwood flail, right? Yeah. So it's going to we'll have the retainer special attack. It costs 10% costs 10% energy and traps a lesser vampire for 30 seconds. And then 25% against vampires and accuracy against vampires. It's got 6 prayer. It's an attack rate of 4 and melee strength 46. So,
melee strength of 46. Okay, so the blisterwood flail has already got a melee strength of 46.
I don't know.
So it's the percentile increase.
Oh, this is the flail upgrade. So okay. Yes, we get a new spec attack weapon as well, which is
cool.
Which is a 2-handed weapon. It's called they haven't actually named what it is yet. The special attack is called Seeking Lunge, which deals 70% of maximum damage on a successful hit. If a monster has less HP than this attack would deal, the attack always rolls exactly 70% of its maximum accuracy roll. Okay. Practice this way. So 70 prayer 7 for a 2-handed. Okay, so it's used as it's used 50%.
It's a Heartseeker blade.
Yeah. It's consistency for finishing blows, speed. It's a way to speed up blood shard hunting. Paired with the flail upgrade. Special attack rewards players willing to pay a little more attention by swapping to it. Shaving off the time. Outside of vampire combat, this weapon can still see situational use as a reliable finishing tool, but its primary value is as more of an active option for players tackling vampire slayer tasks.
Yeah. That tracks.
Land at the Vampirium. During the quest, the player will finally set foot beyond the limits of Gielinor itself, crossing into the Vampirium, the vampire's ancestral homeland, a world steeped in blood, ruled by hunger, and untouched by humanity. So, but in its steps, you'll encounter strange and unsettling forms of fauna, each designed to breathe a twisted spark into this long-forgotten world. So we have a lot of shit. We have a drop bear, unironically, a picus bear, an impaler deer, venomous
impaler or impala?
Impaler.
Okay, so it's a pun on impala. Okay.
Yes.
Fair enough. Typical Jamflex.
Bibit. Did you read the trailer one? I don't think I heard. I did.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, real quick. Subnautic says, "Hi there, Sponsball didn't go how I wanted. Unfortunate. Unlucky. Hoping for a good day tomorrow. Fingers crossed.
So, yeah. Looks like they're gonna have trees that stab you.
We have those.
They're gonna be even more like they're kind of really twisted looking.
Right, so this is kind of supposed to be like the lore explanation for Drainer Mana trees.
Yeah. A vampire snail, a tick, a blood serpent, webbed winged crow, ancient feral vire, a mosquito with a sac that grows with blood consumption, and a maxilla beast, which looks like a very distorted bear.
A what? Sorry.
A very distorted bear.
A maxillipede was that?
Maxilla.
Oh, that's the
maxilla beast.
Oh.
Beast. Yeah. The flora looks thorny and bloody and whatnot. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
We're gonna have a couple. Okay. The Vampirian is slightly larger than the Stranglewood from Desert Treasure 2. Brayman Dangerous. Okay, so it's not like huge, but it's still
large area, but,
sizable. Yes. BRB. Got it. Let's see. Bloodwood trees. They're going to be a new woodcutting method.
Mm-hmm.
It's mid to high 70s woodcutting range, designed first and foremost around producing a valuable resource rather than offering top-end XP rates. Got it.
So it's it's what do you call it, trawler fishing.
Mm-hmm.
Again, from like
from
sailing.
Roughly 50 to 60k woodcutting, or when you're doing it chill, 80 to 90 with probably tick minute.
Okay, respectable.
Mm-hmm.
Respectable.
Potentially build around spell, spectrum engagement, and similar systems to like the oath plate smelting. You can approach bloodwood trees relatively. Yeah, bloodwood trees are similar to the way RS3 ones work, right? Because they got like the blood. Whatnot.
Yeah. The bloodwood trees in Scape are sort of almost. I don't know about this. I don't know about this because the way they work in RS3, they're a daily, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you make your the bolts out of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope they don't do the same thing. I really hope, because I'm with Gnomish Michael on this. Fuck Dailyscape. I'm done with that. I've done enough of that.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Kara Soldier, have you watched Has Been Hotel or Hell of a Boss? Neither. No. Okay. So just
I have watched Has Been Hotel. When What's the Face started putting more of an interest into Hell of a Boss, and I ended up going all fucking cringy with it. I'm just like, okay, I was waiting for Has Been Hotel. That's what I was excited to see someone do and do well, and just consistently let me down. So I just, shall we say, I detached my mental investment from it. I'm gonna be real.
Let's see if probably, yeah. I was looking at my I needed to move so that way I was able to continue my mass killing of maniacal monkeys.
Get it?
MMMMM.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, while woodcutting is a core way to obtain bloodwood sap, PVM and Vampirian will design to meaningfully support but not replace this process. Certain encounters will drop items that enhancing your woodcutting output. That's not written correctly. That will enhance your woodcutting output rather than bypass it entirely. For example, some rewards might allow you to multiply the sap gathered, turning a smaller hull into a significantly more process.
No.
I don't
Bad
like
idea,
that. That's all. Your shark lures are terrible. Fuck off with that. No.
Look, we should be training our stats in order to be able to make things that we can then use in combat.
Yes.
You can drop things from combat that will allow us to continue to do combat, or would allow it, like getting the dragon axe from Dagonoth Kings. Mm-hmm. Good. Very good. Very good. Yeah. Way to do. Very good. But ultimately, no. Combat should not be giving me things that make woodcutting faster. Outside of, literal, tools. It doesn't make sense, and I wish they'd stop doing it.
Bosses may also provide limited amounts of sap directly, acting as a supplement. No, stop that.
No.
Stop it.
No. you are going to add a new skilling resource, do not add it to boss loot tables, because the moment that you do, someone will figure out a way to make it faster to obtain from combat than from skilling.
Yes.
You will be constantly balancing it. And then eventually it will just become dead content.
Interconnected design ensures players who engage with both skilling and combat will see faster overall progress while still keeping...
Some people don't want to.
No. PVM is intended to accelerate your gains, but not eliminate the need to. This is... Your intention doesn't mean that that's reality.
Yes. Sailing.
Yep. Anyways, regardless of you choose, bloodwood trees remain the primary source of bloodwood sap. Key ingredients. Okay, bloodwood sap is used to make seeker arrows. Seeker arrows are an upgrade to ranged ammunition rather than replacing existing arrows outright. Seeker arrows act as an upgrade layer. They can be fitted to standard arrowhead, enhancing the base arrow rather than competing with it. So when applied, Seeker arrows provide plus 23 ranged accuracy and a minimum hit bonus of plus 2, raising your minimum hit from 1 to 3.
Really? So it's Fang, but for ranged?
Yes. Additional accuracy, combined with the boosted minimum hits, means you'll land hits more consistently and see fewer low rolls, making ranged combat feel more reliable when wherever standard arrows are used. At the top level, process looks like this. Harvest blood sap from bloodwood trees. Optionally multiply your sap using the materials obtained through Vampirium PVM. Treat logs with sap, then fletch them into seeker arrow shafts, applying any arrow tips you like. Higher tier logs such as redwoods will yield more shafts. Okay. Putting more uses
Why not
in
just
for
make
redwoods.
it so that we... Why not just make it so that we apply seeker sap, specific, like bloodwood sap rather, specifically to arrows that have already been crafted?
That would, yeah. Alternatively,
because what's going to happen?
The sap to existing arrows to convert them. Oh my god, there it is.
Oh, okay.
At the
there
same
we go.
rate as standard logs, allowing you to upgrade your current ammunition without starting from scratch. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That makes complete sense, because otherwise you're just going to all the amethyst arrows that currently exist, worthless.
Yeah. Taken together, these systems are designed so that seeker arrows can be taken naturally and quickly through general play in Vampirium. Also, seeker arrows will be incompatible with poison. That makes sense. That's a good. Yep. That's a trade-off. That makes sense.
Yeah. It's a side grade. Mm-hmm.
You'll also be able to apply sap to arrow shafts. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Fletching XP?
Fletching XP.
Then presumably?
Probably. Sounds like it. I'm just kind of gathering up some of these prayer pots while I'm here. While I'm looking at it. Okay, so that's like... I can see that being very... That has some uses. That's not completely, like, worthless. Especially the fact that it's going to be in, like, you know... It's not going to be completely, like, outpaced or just worthless, like, on release or something like that. It's not, like, it's not dead content dead on arrival content. It's, it's got, like, I like the Seeker arrows. Basically the Blood Moon, so the trees are literally just for that. But it sounds like you can multiply your sap after the fact? So that's their intent is not like shark lures of doing it at the same time, but to do it with like do it in a process.
Maybe that makes more sense.
Maybe that does make more sense. I think Mac got some snacks. Nice. We feel this approach ensures that all players at all stages of progression benefit. Existing arrow tiers retain their relevance, and upgrade still feels earned. Yeah. Feedback on Seeker arrows, okay. Stim fikes are predatory birds that only descend when the conditions are right. Catching them includes a new hunter method. Is built around a 2-part hunting process that reflects Vampirian's bloody food chain. Activity begins with gathering smaller creatures to use as bait using box traps in a similar fashion to existing hunter methods.
Oh, they did that on RS3. You were supposed to catch Powyers and then use them as bait to catch Grenels. Not stuck on the idea,
Main accounts
but
will have the option to purchase these from the green, so you can purchase the bait.
Okay.
It's a 76 hunter for catching the bait.
It's fish offcuts for hunting. Okay.
Yeah, and then with bait in
Alright.
hand, you can learn the stim pikes from the sky, which requires 82 hunter. This phase is designed to be low intensity and more relaxed, offering a steady, rewarding hunter XP without the constant attention. In terms of XP, more active box trapping stages intend to offer XP rates comparable to red chinchompas, while stim pike luring phase offers slightly lower rates in exchange for more relaxed AFK friendly experience, but
Okay.
not designed around
Jagex,
item wars. The focus is firmly on hunter XP.
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be so real with Jagex. That's all well and good. All the like AFK hunter, blah 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 blah. Fix early game hunter. It's awful.
Please. Yeah,
It's boring.
this is so late game stuff. That's like
Hunter
like,
rumors
they don't
are
even
fantastic.
Have,
They're
hunter
good
rumors
enough.
are good. Yes, you just need to get to them. That's the problem.
Yes. Fix that. And you can't put that behind a fucking grandmaster.
Yeah.
And not just a grandmaster, but a grandmaster with precipitating quests or what do you call it? Prerequisite quests that are some of the hardest fights in the game because of gear limitations.
Yep. All right. We're doing good on chaos and water runes still. Okay. Just double checking my progress on this. I have not reached a level. Oh, my timer's about to reset, so time to move away and then come back.
Are you DDing the maniacals?
No, I'm not. I'm just literally staying here AFK. That's it.
What's your XP rate there?
Good question. Let's see. That's not correct.
What's it saying?
It says 88k. That's not correct at all.
You might be surprised.
Yeah, no, no, it's even saying less than that, actually. It says 23k. That's not even correct.
All right, well, reset the counter on it and whatnot, but
yeah, how do I?
Yeah,
reset
if you
that
don't
again?
death dot,
I'll reset.
go into the
Reset per hour.
XP
Got
tracker.
it.
Yeah.
I understand why not death dotting. Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna go back to the thing. All right. Next thing is leech fins, which is a fishing activity. Low to mid 70s
Right.
fishing range, resource-focused fishing method that deliberately trades peak XP rates for access to a unique and unsettling food. No, you did this with the fucking. You did this with. Oh my gosh, you did this with fish trawling, and it's.
I'm sick of fly fishing to 99 Jamflex. If I'm doing a fucking Grandmaster that requires several difficult combat quests beforehand, I want XP. People who focus on combat, right, who enjoy combat, generally speaking, don't enjoy fucking skilling. And skilling is not going to be viable moneymaker again for some while until such times as you repair the nature of the economy itself.
Oh.
By which point, I mean, kill bots. You need to kill more bots. Until then, people who are combat-oriented and who play the game for combat, who are most likely to make it through the fucking vampire quest line, right? They want faster XP in slow skills like fishing. Sorry, I'm ranting.
XP, in terms of XP, you can expect roughly 60k 15 XP per hour, keeping the method competitive without overtaking any existing high-efficiency training methods. Fucking... they're so afraid to do that. 60k an hour while you are sitting there for
I could get upwards of 100k per hour at those levels, with that level of difficulty, with minimum attention being paid, doing fucking 2-tick swordfish.
Yeah. When it comes to interaction, leech fin fishing sits firmly in the medium interaction space. If you've tried the fishing activity in Moons of Peril Dungeon, you'd expect something broadly similar here. Steady progress without constant clicks, and paired with a distinct Vampirium-themed twist to keep the activity engaging. This balance allows leech fin fishing to feel rewarding without becoming either fully AFK or overly click-intensive, making it a strong option for people who value resources, flavor, and atmosphere over raw XP rates. Fuck off.
No, wrong-headed approach, sorry.
Food. Not
It says I can hear the face palming, lol.
Yeah.
It's just...
At least have actual minigames with non-combat skills and make them actually fun with more XP. Seriously.
Yeah. Well, actual minigames for non-combat skills. Right. You know what? When they set their mind to doing that, Vicente, it works. I remember when Wintertote dropped, right? I remember doing it for the first time and thinking, this is well thought out. Don't get me wrong, I don't do a lot of Wintertote these days because I find it... The way that I go about using it to level up my fire making for the really fast XP rates that you get there, I find it to be boring and very, very repetitive, but that's because of the way that I play it.
Yes.
Compare that to something like Temperos. Temperos, I don't do enough Temperos because, again, the sort of the repetitive cycle of it, but in terms of design, Temperos is fucking brilliant.
Yes, it is.
Even Zolcano's good.
Yeah, Zolcano's actually decent, too. I was surprised about how simple that one was to do, too. Anyways. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the thought that puts you off doing that more so than the actual thing.
By the way, this is for food. So the food that you get from this is a leechfin sandwich. So once caught, leechfins, high-impact niche food designed to push the limits of what non-potion healing can offer. A leechfin sandwich is intended to sit between traditional hard food and Saradomin brews, offering powerful healing in specific areas without replacing existing options and becoming a one-size-fits-all. When eaten, leechfin sandwich heals you for 16 immediately, increases your next attack delay by 2 ticks, similar to Kwambwin, sets your next eat delay to 9 ticks, 3 times longer than standard food, and causes your next successful melee hit to heal an additional 16. That's 32 healing from one thing.
So the next time you successfully hit, you get double brew without the stat trait?
We were just talking about this earlier.
Quite literally just, yeah.
Yes, yeah. And the secondary heal must be triggered within 12 seconds. If you fail to land a successful melee hit in that time, the additional healing is lost. This effect does not stack, and leechfin sandwich cannot be used as combo food.
Then what's the point in having the reduced 2-tick eat?
Maybe
set it to none.
Yeah. Oh no, Sam.
Yeah.
Creating the leechfin sandwich. Are you ready?
Go for it.
Leechfin, bread, premium, or fine fish offcuts.
No! What are you doing? Stop trying to shoehorn content that's not fixed into new. No, stop this, man. I don't. When the content is not enjoyable in the first place, making me do it to get something that I want is not going to. I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. I'll buy Manta Ray.
I'm not gonna lie, I want the new fishing stuff, but I have to do fishing trawler to get it myself, and it's too expensive, so I just haven't been doing it.
Right.
It's like, fishing trawling looks interesting, it's just not worth doing because it's just not rewarding enough right now.
Yeah.
It looks genuinely like a lot of fun, but it does shit all for XP, and it's not rewarding enough.
the notion of like chasing like a fucking fishing shoal around to catch like greatly increased rates of fish, some of which will be, you know, of low quality, so I cut them up to use as fish offcuts to use for chumming, and then like the good ones I keep for myself. Guys, like, I feel like I could code that over like a month of weekends, put it together, and it would be fine. Why isn't it just that? That's all it needs to be, and I'll do it.
Yeah.
Instead, we've got this nonsense of like, oh, you got to use the chum station, and like there's the depth thing, and it's this whole ass mini game, and it provides less experience in sailing and fishing than everything else. Basically, it's not worth doing. And yeah, okay, the new resources are expensive, and like what do you call it? Marlin are useful at the top end of PVM, but it's not 2.5 mil cash per hour, so it doesn't compete there, and it's shit XP. And I've got to do the sailing content to get to like 76 fucking sailing first, or whatever it is. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
All right. Well, so those are.
Sorry, I know I'm moaning a lot, but these are genuine criticisms of it from.
Those are a lot of the skilling things so far, right?
Yes.
Now we're getting into PVM and Slayer.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So first creature that we're dealing with is Venators, which are.
Yep.
Venators require 74 Slayer and are designed as a task alternative for players assigned Vampire Slayer tasks, rather than a brand new Slayer assignment. So, apparently nothing changes with the new. Okay, let's see. So this is a way to deal with the bots killing Vampire Sentinels for blood shards. In order to do Slayer task, right?
Bear with me a moment. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
So yeah, this is basically because it's like there's the Vampire Sentinels are always heavily crowded for Slayer task, like because people are going for blood shards, and you don't have enough of them to kill. So you kind of are just stuck out. So this is kind of these are created to deal with that. Final details are still being refined. Venators are currently envisioned as primarily single combat encounters, more reward focused than XP focused, and higher intensity alternative to standard vampires.
Yeah.
Oh. Exchange for their increased danger and attention, Venators are intended to be more generous source of blood shards, making them an appealing option for players who want to take a more active approach to Vampire Slayer tasks. Hunting Venators off task for those eager to hunt Venators without waiting on a fight. There may be a way to earn that privilege. Imperium has been banded for centuries, and as vampires return, Venators are once again being brought back into the fold. Unfortunately for them, Stimpikes prey heavily on Venator young, threatening the population. Players who help control Stimpike numbers may find the local vampires more willing to look the other way, granting access to limited off-task hunting opportunities. So are they giving us like God Wars Dungeon-esque things?
Kind of sounds a bit like that, yeah.
System is designed to offer flexibility without undermining Slayer itself. Engaging with... So this is for off-task.
Yeah.
You don't need to do this for on-task. So that that's not... I don't disagree with that. Although the hunter thing I'm not sure about.
I'm gonna be 100% with you. We keep locking like these Slayer creatures behind Slayer tasks in order to control botting. Okay,
yes.
Yeah, I understand. I get that. I do. At the same time,
please.
All you're doing is making it so Iron Men have a much, much harder time than any other class of player, right? And mains will buy the item from somebody else that has obtained a spare rather than go hunt it themselves.
Mm-hmm.
they'll end up blocking that task in favor of something that's either more common or gives better general loot.
Mhm.
It's just what they'll do. I'm not chasing griffins. I'm not doing it.
By the way, Sam, this method,
Yes.
230k per hour.
What, XP?
For magic XP. Yeah. I'm doing fine.
Yeah, 230k. And
Yeah,
that's after what, like a 10-minute sample size, right?
Yeah, it's about 10 sample size.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's more
that's
like
just
it.
me just AFKing this.
Yeah, so it'd be about 280-ish K if you were death dotting.
Yeah.
Or death dancing, rather.
It would be
Sounds about right.
more, yes, for sure. But yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So flexibility is yeah, like that would put it in perspective, like for botting, I guess. That's a different way of doing it. I don't know. Yeah.
I should not, if I have the Slayer level to kill a creature, I should not have to be on a Slayer task in order to be able to kill it at all.
Mhm.
Sorry. No.
No, I agree with that.
That's arbitrary, and it's a cop-out when it comes to dealing with the botting problem.
Mm-hmm.
You're now balancing the game around botting.
Mhm.
And the game is not what should be balanced around botting.
No.
Company policy and company investment and company action is what should be balanced around botting. Because at the end of the day, botting's not my problem because I'm not botting.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah. So
I appreciate there's something they got to do, but
slave task will be the primary way to hunt Venators. Yep. I mean, engaging with Vampiria's wider ecosystem can speed up your progress because of basically doing the hunter activity. Allows you to access those without being on a task. Blah blah blah. That's whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Next creature is maggots.
maggot, as in you are.
You are maggots, yeah.
Yeah. So when using a prefix like that kind of means the original.
Yeah. Parasitic horrors that blend the worst traits of maggots, leeches, and isopods into one vile life form.
Delightful.
Yeah. These creatures exist in a disturbing cycle of infestation and rebirth. Their eggs cling to corpses, waiting for scavengers to feed. Once consumed, larvae will hatch within their new hosts, feeding on blood from the inside until only one survivor remains. As it grows, the creature weakens, sickened by its unseen invader. When the surviving larva matures, it anchors itself to the host's nervous system and pupates. Oh my gosh, they made fucking Alien.
Yeah.
Creature's body appears to recover, even thrive, but beneath the surface, something unspeakable stirs. Eventually, the maggot emerges from the crystals, killing its host, yet never truly leaving it. Using its tendrils, it puppeteers the corpse.
Oh God. Right. Okay. It's a zombie worm.
It's a zombie worm. Yeah.
That is truly disgusting. Well done, Jagex.
Oh, that is foul. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Solid work. That's
one exception. Oh. Yeah. Maggot, like any other, the progenitor of its power, the Maggot King. This monstrous beast is a solo instance fight that tests precision, endurance, and sheer resolve against Vampirian's most twisted predator. If you're the sort of player eyeing up the Inferno or in the middle of your Fasani grind, you'll feel right at home here. Oh no.
Nobody's grinding Fasani.
Oh God, they
No,
showed
that's not true.
Oh, that's awful. Oh, that looks terrifying.
Oh, that is
Is disgusting.
That's bursting out of a fucking what do you call it? You know what Zarpus is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's literally so it's what these it's the Venator is what it is. That's what this is.
Yeah.
Which looks like Zarpus, but yeah. Basically. Yeah. So it's bursting out of that. Fuck me. So that's the Maggot King, supposedly. The Maggot King rewards, though, right? We get the Necklace of Pursuit and the Crimson Bludgeon.
Necklace of Pursuit.
Obtained as a rare drop from Maga King, Crimson Bludgeon fills a long-standing gap as a true crush-focused special attack weapon, offering a powerful alternative to Dragon Claw and Void Waker. When Brute Force is the answer. With a fast 4-tick attack speed, high strength, and exceptional crush accuracy, Crimson Bludgeon is designed to excel against weapons that are particularly weak against Crush while still remaining competitive. Alright. The stats are attack 57 Crush, that's very low. 55 melee strength, attack rate 4, yep. When activated, Brutal Swing makes 4 accuracy rolls in a single attack. If any of these rolls succeed, the attack deals 70 to 100%, 110% of your maximum hit. Each additional successful roll amplifies the attack, increasing both the minimum and maximum hit by 20% each time. That's actually kind of crazy.
That's kind of, yeah, potentially huge.
That's a 50% spec attack.
Okay, so it's kind of like a God Sword spec, like it's kind of like an Armadyl God Sword attack, but
thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are they making this a PvE or a PvP weapon? Is the question.
It seems to be PvE because of the because it's focused on hitting things that are weak to Crush. So players not having the defense for that is kind of whatever. Also, I am almost level 91 here on
Good stuff. You know what it sounds like, actually? It sounds like a special attack quiz mace.
Yeah. Let's see.
It's the hate mace.
It's the hate mace, yeah.
Yes.
I think it's a one-handed weapon too. It looks like. So successful. Oh, it's additive. Okay. So the max hit, if you hit all 4 successful rolls, it's 130 to 170%.
Plus 130 or 130?
130 to 170% of your max hit is what the scaling is for.
So
for damage.
yeah, so it's a dragon mace with some extra juice. That actually takes advantage of your attack level rather than just your strength level. Okay.
Against very low defense enemies, such as those found in Chambers of Zarek and Theater of Blood, Bludgeon remains competitive but not dominant. It's performs best against Crush weak targets like Nightmare, Vedion, Araxor. Oh. Yeah, no.
Sarachnis.
Sarachnis too. Sarachnis it will fucking delete. Holy shit.
As we know, there was the upgrade thing coming to Sarachnis at some point.
Bludgeons. Crimson Bludgeon doesn't outperform Claws against 0 defense. So when all 4 accuracy rolls succeed, the Bludgeon's maximum hit is reduced by 1. That's the cap on it. Okay.
Right.
Which mirrors how Dragon Claws do it.
Exactly. Yeah. And Burning Claws for that matter.
Yeah, Burning Claws. Results as a weapon with clear, powerful niche, where devastating where Crush matters without invalidating existing special attack options elsewhere. Yep, that's fair.
Yeah. So this is where Full Inquisitor use this thing as a special weapon on lower defense targets.
Okay. Necklace of Pursuit. Born from the remains, embodies the unrelenting focus of precision. It's a new best-in-slot range necklace. Yep. It's the new best-in-slot for that.
Anguish. Yep.
Anguish. Provides plus 22 ranged accuracy, plus 8 range strength, plus 3 prayer bonus. It's a direct progression from Necklace of Anguish. Yep. The creation process mirrors that of Amulet of Rancor with a single additional refinement step designed to keep crafting relevant without adding unnecessary. The process is as follows. Obtain untradeable Alpha Venator Tooth from Maga King Boss. etched the tooth with 84 crafting, creating an etched alpha venator tooth, combined with a necklace of anguish, 84 crafting required. Okay.
Okay. Simple enough.
The additional crafting step is to preserve the importance of high crafting levels while avoiding the need to sacrifice extra Zenite jewelry simply to trade or store the item. Pain point we've seen raised with similar rewards in the past. As part of this, we're also interested in hearing whether players would like similar functions applied to existing items like the Araxite Fane and Amulet of Rancor. Yeah. Hey, Jibby.
Yeah, I would. Mm-hmm.
Hello, Noah, as well.
Hi, guys.
What happens next? Blood Moon Rises represents a true finale to Sam, you're French. What's the name of the group that we're a part of for the vampire line storyline?
Honestly, it depends who you fucking ask. I say Marek.
Yep. In the beginning, something far darker beyond Mauritania's borders. Polls for the skilling activities and Maggot King boss will open at the end of Winter Summit livestream. Coming months, we shall be sharing a follow-up blog that dives deeper into the feedback changes from rewards from Vampirian skilling, drops and uniques for Maggot King. For any of these rewards, go to poll. We want to hear your thoughts, your votes, along with your discussion that leads up to them. Play a vital role in shaping what ultimately makes the game. All right, and that's the end of the Blood Moon Rises thing that we got.
Okay.
That's a lot of content.
It is, and
also isn't.
Yeah, it needs some tweaks.
It does.
It really does. Some of that is just wrong-headed, and it feels like they keep trying to push. It feels like they're trying to like Stockholm syndrome us into certain things.
It does feel like that in some cases, yeah. We could go over the sailing stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, please, yeah, absolutely.
So we have some
very interested to hear that.
We have some interesting updates for this because it looks like they're covering a lot of stuff with this. I'm not gonna lie. Let me just reset my aggro timer and then I'll go back in. And we're good. Okay.
It's been an hour and 3/4 already, bloody hell.
Yes, it has.
I'm doing quite well.
We went a lot. We went to a lot. All right, so, which part of it first? We got the finalists for the player designed items island.
Ooh.
Or we
I have
all the
something
updates.
of an investment in that, so we'll do that. Maybe that part maybe last.
Last, okay, because we still have leagues to go over too.
We do. That's the big stuff.
Yeah, but. First and foremost, so they have multiple parts to this. Hello, Mr. Yes. There are multiple parts to this, right? We have the introduction. We have spring, summer, autumn, winter, and beyond. Opinion poll and quality of life. Are all the things here.
Jesus.
So, the roadmap that they currently have here is spring is boat combat fixes. Summer will be the Red Reef quest, player designed island, and a combat update. I don't know what that exactly entails. Autumn will be a sequel quest to an existing storyline. From what the hints are, I'm seeing is it might have something to do with the pirate quest line that we were doing in Mauritania, like with Bill Teach and whatnot. That's a possibility.
Yeah, good. I'd like to see that line concluded. It was in 3, and they did well with that.
And a Barracuda trial as well, a new Barracuda trial. They're taking from what they're saying is they're taking a lot of feedback from those. So yeah. What the fuck? Today, I'm not reading that out loud, but I can't because I can't.
Vinny's mon crumpets, wee frogman queso. Did I pronounce that correctly? You know what you did.
Beyond is the sea expansion. Alright. So, spring. First up is the boat combat rework, which is after reviewing your feedback, it's clear we need to spend more time on boat combat to make it feel better for players. The result the results from the sailing opinion poll showed a clear picture that improvements need to be made here as a priority. We can see that players don't feel currently that boat combat is a worthwhile activity for various reasons. Cannons feel expensive, slow, and unimpactful, plus a range of other smaller issues. We're taking this feedback very seriously, and as a result of this data, we're prioritizing boat combat as our first major launch for sailing in 2026. For the last few weeks, we've been looking into pain points, frustrations, and suggestions, what we can do. We've come up with some changes that should help address major issues. Here's what we'd like to do. Cannonballs. We recognize that getting cannonballs in sufficient quantities has been a pain point since launch. We added the Ancient Forge to speed up the smithing of cannonballs, but you told us that the real problem...
Fucking level 80!
You told us that the real problem is the amount of cannonballs per metal bar. Therefore, we would like to separate the cannonballs for use for the Dwarven multi-cannon away from the cannonballs used for sailing. The existing
that's probably right.
The existing steel and granite cannonballs would be renamed to Dwarven cannonballs and Dwarven granite cannonballs, respectively. A new cannonball mold will be sold in various accessible locations that, when used, allows you to smith 8 sailing cannonballs per metal bar. Notably, this would not require the completion of the Dwarf Cannon quest. Oh. Okay.
I want to be so real about this. Like, considering what we're actually fighting with the cannons, I would be interested in you know how for range there's like there's light weapons, there's heavy weapons, and there's standard weapons. So like knives, darts, bolts with crossbows, arrows with bows, so on and so forth.
You'd be interested in having like different ammo types for cannons with those different styles.
I would. If I'm fighting aerial creatures like birds, I should be using like grape shot at the very least. If not, an outright bird shot round. If I'm fighting sharks, I should be using like canister rounds because I'm firing into the water.
Yeah.
Stuff that's swimming on the water. So kraken and so on and so forth. Regular cannonballs.
Yep. No reimbursement for cannonballs. And additionally, we're going to increase the number of cannonballs that drop from various sources within sailing, such as a few from drop table and from cannonball stall thieving. We will also ensure that cannonball shops restock faster. We've seen your suggestion for ammo saving mechanics. This is not something we are looking to explore at this time because we believe separating cannonball types will help their economy sufficiently. Core combat changes. Now, that's not the only change they're making. When sailing launched, we wanted cannons to be the best way to fight sea monsters in any scenario. That fantasy is cool. However, in order to achieve that, we ended a position where traditional combat feels sluggish, your gear upgrades don't matter, and your gear upgrades don't matter. We've seen your feedback that sailing feels disconnected from the rest of the game. All these issues have caused sailing combat to feel like an unofficial fourth combat skill. Sailing isn't a combat skill, and we would like to bring it more in line with what you'd expect from the rest of the game. Cannon should be thought of as just another ranged weapon, slotted into a similar place with existing ranged combat, though slightly better in most cases, giving it a niche area it can be used in. As a result, we'll be adjusting cannons and cannonball stats to better suit ranged weapon progression. On similar note, we would like to open up the floor to allow ranged gear to count towards your ranged accuracy and strength. Thank God.
Thank fuck. Yes.
When using sailing cannons, truly making cannon feel like a ranged weapon. The ranged weapons they are, rewarding the gear you grinded for hours and hours. If not leaning into ranged gear, we may want to look into sailing-specific combat armor, though we have concerns about making sailing feel more like a combat skill. We'd love to hear how the community feels about it. Now, definitely use ranged gear for that. 100%. It should integrate in. It does. We don't need the fourth combat skill. We don't need another necromancy.
No, absolutely not.
Like having it integrate in is I think that is the correct call.
Yeah. Also, don't be afraid to incorporate the other two combat styles into sailing as well. Give me a ram.
Hold on. There's more. There's a lot more.
Yeah.
Don't
clip that, you bastards.
Fantasy of a slow, hard-hitting cannon hasn't quite been satisfied. Therefore, we're proposing slowing down the cannon's attack rate, but in turn improving its strength to make up for it. In seclusion, this change would result in no change to DPS, but would thematically be cool and more economic option, as you would get more damage per cannonball. Not only will bigger hits feel more satisfying, but it will also make your cannonball stack last a lot longer. That's okay.
Okay, but how are you going to deal with overkill?
We want you to engage with cannonball combat because you want to, not because the alternative is bad. We're confident about the changes above, making cannonball more appealing. That said, alternatives are always good. Traditional combat from boats has felt sluggish and bad for too long, so we're proposing removing this restriction, making traditional combat from boats act the same way as it does the rest of the game. Oh, thank fuck. Oh, thank fuck. That means all our magic, all our range stuff can work on these things. Without having that stupid damage reduction.
Penalty. Yeah.
Yeah, without penalizing the player for using something different. That is very necessary. Very, very necessary.
Yeah.
So I think that is one of the best things that they've that is a very good change.
Yeah. I still maybe they incorporate melee in a different way with, like, I don't know, what do you call it, like privateering or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, taking over like pirate ships or something like that, and then hauling those back to port as part of a mission as like a port task. Maybe that's how you do melee, rather than just you can melee the sea creatures that already exist. Maybe that's the way they go about it. If that's what it is, thumbs up. Something like that. Magic. Let me cast spells from my ship.
Yeah.
Let me stand in the crow's nest.
There you go.
And fire spells. Increase my range to 25 tiles when I'm casting from the crow's nest.
There you go. There you go.
Easy fix, right? Easy.
Okay. Moving this restriction, making traditional combat act the same way as however, combat from boat to land will remain disabled due to the possibility of bypassing intentional mechanics. That's fine. I think that's okay.
Yeah. Perfectly acceptable, yeah.
Yes. We envision your progression through the game to weave between using cannons and traditional weapons. When these changes go live, meta will likely settle on using traditional combat at the top end, with your crew acting as supercharged thralls for now. Remember, cannons are only
Tie yourself to the figureheads, as Vicente. Absolutely. Flex said, add melee weapons that have halberd range and can work on boats, like pikes.
Yes.
You know, I don't dislike the idea, Flex. Also, hello.
I think I'm okay. Hello, Flex. Also, yeah. Let's see. For now, remember, cannons are only going up to dragon tier. Dragons shouldn't compete with mega rares like Termek and Shadow, but future may hold more interesting boat weapon upgrades, such as a variety of variants of cannonballs, improved cannons, different combat styles, weapons, magic cannon, anyone, or even a boat mega rare. Oh my god. For now, we were committing to fixing the foundations of boat combat, that we have the space to introduce these exiting upgrades, because they fucking misspelled it. Exciting upgrades in the future.
Fucking dragon cannon's already a mega rare. What are you talking about?
Are you telling me I can imbue runes and orbs but not cannonballs, right?
Shoot water orbs out of a fucking cannon. Let's go.
That would be so fucking funny.
That would be so RuneScape.
That would be very RuneScape. On land. Okay, crewmates. On land, combat can be relatively AFK due to auto-retaliate, but at sea there's no such thing. Additionally, you might be constantly having to bark orders at your crewmates if you want them to attack different targets. For this reason, we are introducing a fire-at-will mode for crewmates to allow you to engage in combat in a similar laid-back way. When toggled via the side panel, the crewmates will fire at any attackable creature they can find within range.
Cool.
We'll also look to update their range such that they find targets in the same way a player would. There you go. That's good.
Fire at will, Mr. Stubbs.
We also have seen your feedback on crewmates' combat capabilities feeling underwhelming. We would like to improve how their range levels relate to their privateering levels so that Jittery Jim stops wasting your precious cannonballs. True. Load the cannons with gnome and goblins. Oh my god. Great shot. Yeah.
They're carrying a sword, so you get melee XP. Let's go.
The dragon cannon barrel can be difficult to obtain, especially as most players will try to get 2 of them for their boat rather than just 1. Currently, the only way you can obtain it is via shipwreck salvaging, with few options to speed up this grind. Given its rarity, going dry on this feels terrible. Yes.
It does.
We would like to add an alternative, more engaging way to obtain the dragon cannon barrel. Hidden among the tangled kelp lurks the veiled kraken. Another kraken. They're putting in the krakens for these. New high-level
We're not
seal
kraken
monster.
lacking.
Not for the faint of heart. The veiled kraken will certainly fight back, similar to the vampire kraken. However, for your trouble, they might decide to drop you a dragon cannon barrel. Of course, being a kraken, the veiled kraken would also be able to would also be able to drop the inky paint. There's a certain wiggle technique that players have become accustomed to in order to maximize their DPS at sea, rotating their boats to ensure both cannons can fire at a given target. Generally, this feels bad for most players. We would like to introduce 2 new weapon hotspots on the sloop and expand the gun port in the hull such that it can fit 2 cannons on either side of the boat. Before you get your hopes up, you'll still be limited to 2 cannons per boat. However, this gives you the option to place the cannons where you want them.
On one side, yeah.
Yes. Only ever want to fight from the starboard side? No problem. Perfectly align your cannons to fire in the same direction every time. Honestly, yes. I like that. That is very good.
Sure.
Lastly, please note by the time this launches, you will already have the option to move facilities around on the boat. Thank God.
Finally.
Holy fuck, yes. Lastly, we'll reduce the delay in looting sea creatures. Oh, thank God. This is currently clunky and takes you out of combat flow. We'll prototype some options and show you your favorite soon enough. Yep. There's the questions for that. Once we've ran all the numbers, we'll review where things sit in terms of IDA, XP, and GP from boat combat. We'll expect kills per hour to increase significantly, and therefore may review some creature stats and drop tables as a result. Oh, Sam, we're gonna have to get on that kraken killing for the bottled storm, if they do that.
True.
We're gonna have to get on that. We're gonna have to start.
True.
We're gonna have to start farming some of the higher level ones. We'll keep an eye on bounty tasks in particular. Key learning from us is that we should have emphasized earlier on to players that sailing XP is not the main reward for doing bounty tasks. Sailing isn't a combat skill, and we don't want sailing to feel like one. When creating training methods, there are several levels we can pull: XP, GP, and loot. Bounty tasks are intentionally balanced around their loot being the primary reward rather than XP, so that we can give players an engaging experience at sea. While we're open to tweaks and changes to make it feel better for the players, the principle will still remain same even after combat changes and reviews. So what do you think? Are you happy about these changes? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. The Red Reef is going to be in the summer. All right?
Okay.
All right. So, new quest, Red Reef. Continuing the Troubled Tortugan's quest line.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, Sam, the island. The island with the lighthouse is showing up here.
Good. About time.
Yeah. Since this poll was back in, you can expect twisted turns on the left. We don't need to pull anything right now. We'll release this content when we're fully satisfied with the state of ship combat, since naturally during the quest you can expect things to get a little messy when protecting the Tortugans. Okay. Hold on. This is a brand new quest that sees you going undercover to investigate a suspicious trading company. You can expect twist turns and a lot of laughs along the way. Okay. Naturally, this will mean a later release than originally was planned, which might mean late spring 2026 or later. What is with all the fireworks? What the fuck is going on? Are people over here celebrating Australia Day too? Experience level quest. Skill requirements is 52 sailing, 48 smithing, 2 quest points, 15,000 Slayer XP, or not Slayer, Sailing XP, 5,000 Smithing XP, access to the Sacred Grove, an invisible woodcutting boost of +7 in that into that area with a deposit box. That's going to be a new forestry hub, basically. I'm pretty sure.
Just like the woodcutting guild.
Yeah.
Look, I'm going to be real. They keep having to add these invisible boosts to these areas for training. How about we address the elephant in the room that woodcutting and mining rates in general don't feel like they're in a good place with the rest of the game.
No.
Adjust the base, and then the woodcutting guild can have like an invisible 3 boost just to make it that much better.
Yes.
Than training anywhere else. How about that?
Honestly, yes. I like they keep doing that. It's like just do it. Anyway.
Boost me outside. How about that?
NPC boat combat. Are you tired of fighting sea monsters? Are you looking for a real fight? Soon you can play through your naval combat fantasy of going sloop to sloop with another boat. Alongside the Red Reef quest, we would like to introduce the ability to fight boats at sea. These aren't just NPCs like you're used to. These are boats that can hold NPCs inside it, just like your boats. Could lead to interesting encounters where you might be attacking a ship and the pirates on the boat at the same time. While we're committed to improving basic boat combat first, we think this could be a great way to expand the sea combat further. Closer to the time.
I'm for it.
Yeah, I'm for that, 100%.
Let me board the enemy boat.
Yes. Interesting booty these ships might be carrying. Oh, we can actually... Well, they'll also tell us what they'll actually be rewarding, too. 1,400... Oh, player-designed island is coming in the summer, too. Actually,
that's fairly quick.
Sam, this would be a good segue into the actual article for it, wouldn't it?
Yep. Go right ahead.
So, we have 4 finalists. So we have the Fortress of Cliffs is the first one, which has a crafting activity, an agility course that's like pre-sepulcher, a boss to practice PvP, a short quest, and bagpipes and war drums. It's based off of the Faroe Islands, it looks like.
Oh, yeah.
The Price of Silence is it's basically introducing the boss that they had, which is the boss. Marana's Spirit is a repeatable boss. Select your difficulty, fight to practice PvP basics, speak to the musicians outside the sea cave, play songs that will add mechanics. Marana switches between combat styles, uses defensive prayers. Correct offensive prayers must be active.
So like
Marana
Aka, but
health.
offensive training.
Must be KO'd or outlasted. Marana can Death Dot and Zoom. What the fuck? I don't know how you're gonna get that.
So death dotting is where you bind or freeze your target, then stand underneath them, switch combat styles, attack them, so that they can't really see what you've changed to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Craft. So that's the boss, right? Rewards are boosted combat XP during the fight. Temporary boosted rewards on the island when defeated. Resources. Okay. Crafting activity. Active, no bank standing crafting method with higher XP rates than glass blowing.
Sounds good.
That sounds good. Access West Island via agility agility course or shortcut. Shear Island sheep for rough wool. Kill island rams for sheepskin. Craft ceremonial garbs using tannery. Kill island cows for hairy cowhide. Use the loom to weave rough wool into ceremonial kilts. Oh my god, they went.
Yes! My people!
Craft ceremonial garbs using tanned hairy cow hides. Craft bagpipes or war drums with logs and tanned sheepskin. Deliver full outfits. to the musician, which is a garb, a kilt, and an instrument. You give them bagpipes. Oh my god. To the musicians for extra XP, access to the tanning racks at the peak of via the agility course. So it's like got some agility XP, but a more focus on crafting.
Yep, fine by me.
The agility course is more active. So the person's suggestion was more active and higher XP rate than rooftops for agility levels 50 to 75. If stopping to tan hides and shear sheep and kill rams, XP rate is similar to rooftops.
Okay.
That's not. I don't disagree with that, because honestly, any improvement to agility would be nice. So the way this goes is climb up a cliff, moving between rock faces to avoid falling rocks. Oh, because they want to do sepulchre light.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
works for me.
That's fine. Okay. Yeah. Step 2 is optional. Place hairy cow hides or sheepskin on the tanning racks. 3, jump across a shipwreck's mast during a period of low wind indicated by the shipwreck's sails. Okay. Navigate a frozen lake, avoid standing on the cracks. Run along a narrow ridge, avoid standing on ice. Jump across a moving spine of a mysterious sea serpent. That's kind of cool. The optional is shear sheep and kill rams for their wool and skin. Crossbow grapple a jutting cliff to get back to the central island. Dev comment. We picked this pitch for a few reasons. First, the PvP style boss is unique and super interesting. We felt the proposed crafting method synergizes nicely with the agility course and leads into traditional methods that haven't seen much love for a while. Plus, the narrative is compelling and ties the content nicely together. However, if this design were to move forward, we would like to see increased difficulty with the PvP boss beyond just mechanical difficulty, such as with stat increases. Additionally, we would likely want to add more amenities on the island, e.g. shops, ranges, water sorts. Overall, though, lots of potential here. Great work. Honestly, yeah.
One quick comment. Yeah, okay, PvP mechanics and blah, 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 blah. No combat achievements for it.
No CAs. Yeah.
Yep.
Don't do it. Don't do CAs for it.
Yep. Doesn't want them. Doesn't need them. Personally, I would be okay with removing all CAs from wilderness bosses.
Yeah, the wilderness boss. Yeah.
Yeah. If I don't want to engage with PvP, I shouldn't have to engage with PvP to get an advantage in PvM.
Yes.
Just stop with that shit.
All right. The next one is Wormscraig.
Okay.
Corner of the world, found deep in the unquiet ocean. Its name rightly spoken. It's ill-trod wildlife. Okay, it's not. Okay, this is actually a really large one.
Yeah, that's quite large. I'm surprised Jagex picked it.
Yeah, right.
Looks nice.
Wormscraig, you'll find a quest, two activities, and a mini-boss. Oh. Okay. Quest is Fall from Grace, which is difficulty Master. Whoa. It's a short quest,
Ambitious.
Though. Ambitious, yeah. Oh, it's because it's a... stumble upon a village in mourning, yet the mood is hardly angry or resentful, but rather resigned. The Mad Angel has protected the inhabitants of Wormscraig for generations, but her watch exacts a toll, the cost seeming to change on a whim. Today's the cost was someone's son. Journey to Wormscraig, learn the strange relationship between the people and their enigmatic guardian, uncover the tale of her fall, and ascend to the steps of blah 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 to confront the Mad Angel for her sins.
Okay, I'm gonna be real. I appreciate what they're going for. I think if they were going to go for something like that, they need to tweak the thematics of the mini boss or the angel. that should be a Sea Singer. Sea Singers already exist in the game. We already know that they're much more fleshed out in RS3. But they're good. They would be tying in more of the Eastern Lands theme into sailing, which currently we've seen none of, or basically none of. So yeah, Sea Singer.
I was standing here AFK completely and totally, so I'm just gonna.
Whoops.
Just gonna work on gaining back my prayer here. I was basically about out, but I was picking up some prayer pots on the way, so it's like, that's not complete loss. Anyways. Let's, alright.
Mr. Yes said, happy Australia Day, Far. Vicente says, oh, yeah, sorry.
Yep. Chat's been quiet, because, we're mostly talking about these things. Yes.
Story time with Platty. She's reading things, Chad. Isn't she doing well?
Activity, golem crafting.
Yeah. If you're listening in the future, and you didn't get a chance to take part in chat, make sure you leave Platty a comment saying how well she did on all the reading she's doing today. It's not typically her forte. She's doing really well.
It really is not. Yes. Anyways, like we were, so,
sorry.
Okay, I'm just making sure that my prayer's actually going up properly, so.
Yes.
It looks like it is. We're back to being stable. Golem crafting. True to its name, Wormscrag is home to many dangers. After completion of Fallen from Grace, people of Wormscrag are in desperate need of defenders, ideally ones that look a little more human than the monsters that roam the island. Number 1, mine sunstone. Can be mined actively from sunstone rocks or passively from the sunstone monoliths. Sculpt a golem with chisel and hammer and insert the sunstone.
That's good theming.
With
you remember
furs from
Sunstone
Hunter
from
for bonus crap. Yeah. I do.
That's good.
Clothe the golem, which is optional, which is clothe the golem with furs from Hunter for bonus crafting XP. Designer's note: golem crafting offers crafting experience as an alternative to glassblowing, which simultaneously gives value to Hunter furs and a bit of bonus rune crafting and mining XP. Oh.
Yep, solid.
Solid. Some of the things is like a teleport to the island itself. Item that charges the teleport, and then a wieldable blowpipe, a glass blowing pipe, or a chisel. And a
Makes
chisel.
sense.
So yeah, I could see both of those being very valid. Happy birthday in the frosty and snow. Oh no. Okay. Goat hunting is the other activity on here.
Okay.
Is it like...
No deadfalls.
It's herding.
Okay.
So you're herding them into a pit, maybe?
Maybe, or into a pen even, and that gives you hunter. Yeah, no, okay, yeah. Don't hate it.
Always draw. Oh, goat hide can be used to make mixed hide coif. Oh, because we don't have.
Oh, okay.
I
yeah.
see.
Solid.
Mountain goat horn. Wily goat hair combined with a magic butterfly net with 75 crafting to create a wily butterfly net, which doubles its catch rate. Okay, I see what you're saying there. And then a young goat horn, a rare drop that could be used to transmogrify your baby Chinchompa pet into a baby goat. Oh my god.
Yep. That's good.
Yeah.
That's strong.
So it's taking the sheep herder. Sheep herder is not but a cleaner implementation with less travel distance, generous creature pathing, and an additional magical yoink. Oh, they're looking to do what's it called? Use telekinetic grab to yoink them too. Oh, yep. That's not bad.
Yep, I approve.
I approve of this. Yeah. More of dynamic graceful dance rather than acting as a tourist guide to the deliriously staggering button. All right, Mad Angel. After completing, you'll be able to visit a hardware version. Features a couple basic mechanics. Echoing Soul Heritage. She uses a well-choreographed melee attacks. Perfect timing with a prayer protection prayer. To the tick, her attack lands will reduce its damage to 0 and remove your next attack delay, allowing you to make an immediate strike. Directional weakness. The Mad Angel will frequently display a point of weakness from one angle. Attacks from that angle grant a guaranteed max hit.
So kind of like Zarpa's practice. Yeah. Not angry about that.
New base for potions, Vial of Icene Blood. Oh. They're making her an Icene. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, Icene are basically angels.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Angelic Heart, a rare drop, which is a weaker imbued heart. Oh, it's supposed to... With boosting magic to max of 8+ rather than... Yeah.
Yep, okay. I'm in favor of that.
Yep. Alicia's Blade, a rare drop, a two-handed sword that requires 70 attack to wield, which boasts 3 unique attack styles. Cut, which is a fast attack speed, low accuracy. Half Sword, which is a medium attack speed, high accuracy. Murder Stroke, very slow attack speed, increase the damage with increased damage. If your hit leaves the target below 10 HP, another 10 damage is immediately dealt, and your next attack delay is reduced. Okay, interesting.
Okay.
I'm not so sure.
I appreciate
about
what they're going for.
Yeah.
I appreciate what like Half Sword. I like that idea a lot. I do. It should be it's a two-handed sword, but when wielded half sword, that should be a stabbing attack.
Yeah.
Because there are no stab two-handed swords as it goes right now, which is, like, in terms of like historical context, doesn't exactly make sense. The cut thing, I kind of like that in so much as, like, yes, the notion that a two-handed sword, when used in dueling and fighting back in the day, was like big and slow and super cumbersome, and not strictly speaking, they were well weighted and could be used to cut pretty quickly. So yeah, not opposed to that. Murder Stroke, not super stoked about the name. I get what they were going for. Like I get where they're coming from with that. But to be honest with you, call it Sunder.
Call it Sunder, yeah. It is also an execute too, so it's like I get why I've seen a lot of execute desire for that, like the desire for a weapon that executes.
Yes.
Which I understand.
Red barring
100%.
is infuriating, right?
It is absolutely infuriating. Okay, miscellaneous. Access granted during there contains several familiar Slayer monsters, including worms, lava strike worms, trolls, and kraken. Oh my god, another place for some of the... Oh. Okay.
Okay. Bit diversity for Konar tasks.
Oh, they're also saying to add a Slayer Master, which lets you choose your Nest Slayer task for a hefty cost of Slayer points. Okay, I don't know if that's going to be added, but...
I would say a high level, you're eating into the Slayer Capes perk at that point.
For a hefty cost of Slayer points. Oh! For example, choosing to slay Tassar for Duradel as your next assignment. Okay, that's interesting. I could see, I could see that, but also I don't think that's balanced enough. Like you said, it's probably eating into the Slayer Cape for that. No new potions. Vial of Acing Blood, Quarm, and Downy Frigate Bird Feather increases the frequency of gusts of wind while sailing, except within trials.
That's kind of like just a flat XP boosting potion.
It really is. So I don't think that I don't see.
It's like a strength potion, but for sailing. So
yeah,
kind of.
Like I get the desire to move more in the boat is very, very... Yeah, I understand that. 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Potion of Flight. Oh my god. A one-use teleport to your respawn potion... or to your respawn location, usable above 30 wilderness if not in combat. Similar to home teleport, it takes some time to cast and is interruptible. I don't know about a potion for that.
Okay.
There's dev notes. Dev comment.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, the map looks great, and this pitch has really sold their vision. We really like the boss concept and mechanics, plus the skilling activities are unique and slotted nicely in the overall theme. If this idea were to move forward, we would need to adjust some of the rewards. At this stage, we don't want to add more potions than we already have in the game. The potion effects could be introduced, but other ways. We also think that getting cloth for the golems could lead to player frustration, so that would be something we'd look to change. Lastly, the ability to buy tasks from the Slayer Master would not be something we'd feel comfortable with adding to the game, so this would be changed if successful. Okay.
I mean, like a Slayer's Favor or something like that, which would... like an item that you could get that you could give to a Slayer Master to sort of influence their decisions. Not opposed to that.
Yeah.
Not opposed to that. Or maybe like give me a task from this region of the game, which that could be something that would be potentially interesting for some Snowflake accounts as well. Because it would allow them, or even an item that gives you a free Slayer task reset, so that you're not locked into a Slayer task that you don't want to do when you've got no points.
Yeah.
But I don't think you can make it tradable.
Something like that.
Limit its usage to like once a day or so many per week or something like that, maybe.
Yeah. All right. Next one is Slimespire Isle. Following text is copy exactly verbatim from the player submission sent to Jagax. That's interesting. Stretch and hydrate. Oh, man. Far northwest of Wintertaunt, somewhere in the Everwinter Sea, an eerie light emanating from the top of a desolate rocky outcrop has been reported by mariners. Some call it a blessing, warding them away from treacherous rocks, while others argue it's a lure to ensnare adventurers, all agreeing the strange glow coming from it is altogether unnatural. The fuel keeps it lit unknown. The island is largely barren, with a lack of vegetation apart from abundance of seaweed amassing at the sheltered rock pools, which supports a fragile ecosystem of various crabs and new snail variants closely related to their Mauritanian cousins.
I wouldn't be opposed to some more like slime themed enemies. I mean, we've got cave slimes and we've got jellies. So I would like to see some more.
Vicente's yelling at me to stand up. Oh.
Upped a lot of things there. Age is showing. Okay. Nesting. Oh. Skeletons of abandoned crewmates are dotted around with their last written accounts detailing their demise. Nesting seabirds occupy one side of the cliffs, with the only life at beach level being some hardy snails and crabs, although there are some peculiar noises coming from a sea cave. Okay. Let's see. We have an agility activity, which is the cliffside scramble, a hunter activity, which is the nesting birds, shipwreck and locked chest, glowing rock pools, agility, stepping stones and arch, gleam trail cave. Okay, let's see. Beyond the exciting geographical features, some of the reason players will want to visit the island is the 3 new skilling activities for prayer, hunter, agility, and crafting. Good lord. They put in 3 different ones that are going for crafting. They really know they need a new crafting method. Crafting sucks ass.
A lot of people have been saying it boils down to like a couple of things crafting does, but there's so much stuff that's part of crafting, and that's the problem.
Oops. Clicked on the snails. Okay. So we have prayer, hunting, agility. Prayer activity will incorporate many of the new birds released with sailing, while also providing some moderate prayer XP that doesn't rely on processing bones. The agility course will be similar to existing gameplay loops, with added emphasis on collecting spawns of items along the course, similar to how marks grace appear and subsequently depositing them in an appropriate location. Okay. Finally, the crafting activity will take place within the cave on the island and involves processing of shells of the 3 new recolored snails, 6 new variants altogether, into bowls, and offering these in tribute at a mysterious altar. Docking island. Sadly, a lot. Likely first explore a shipwreck and will find an intriguing but sadly locked whalebone chest. And the skeletal remains of an ancient mariner. While there's no explicit quest for the island, adventurers might be able to find some scattered threads of a story, which detailed the bad omens from shooting down an albatross at sea and the consequent sea slug. And they're trying to do sea slug stuff.
Yep, no, fair enough. That's fine by me.
Yeah. Okay. Introduce the brand new creature, which has a chance of dropping unique items to be crafted in combat-oriented gear, as the whalebone key, the chest further containing some skill/combat-oriented rewards. Okay. Did I do my jumping jacks yet? Oh, Lord. Double check. I'm being yelled at by chat. To do the things. Looting skilling activities. Looting seabird nests. Fuck. Seabird nests. Hunter-based activity, which involves baiting a feed station, waiting for the bird to leave the nest, and approach the bait, and looting the nest, fish, seed, herbs, etc., where players can also find soul fragments. Appropriate birds could be terns, osprey, and albatross, with higher level birds giving better rewards. These soul fragments... i.e. albatross nests will require higher hunting levels, giving more than lower level tern nests. The soul fragments can be offered to the eerie light coming from the beacon at top for a chunk of prayer XP. Thematically, the albatross are carrying lost souls of mariners, also ties in with the rhyme of the ancient mariner and other maritime myths. Okay. Flipside scramble, an agility-based activity similar to existing courses, but with some new geological features to traverse, mixed with some appropriate sailing-related objects, i.e. scaling down a cliff using a washed-up drift net. Once a player has reached the cliff's edge, the course diverts into 3 ways based on agility level. Higher level segments will have a higher chance of spawning higher level colored shells, which are to be collected and distributed into one of 3 appropriately colored rock pools at the bottom of the course, rewarding the player with a chunk of agility XP. Okay.
I'm getting some Animal Crossing vibes.
Yeah.
Which I'm not opposed to.
Yeah. Crafting/combat-based activity. Snails can be found throughout the island and cave, dropping their valuable shells. The player will craft these into snail shell bowls to be used on one of 3 colored slimy seaweed rock veins, alternating similar to tiers of Gothics located... Oh!
Okay.
Okay. Located within the Gleam Trail Cave. These veins contain either blue, green, or brown enriched seaweed water, which can be collected using the matching colored snail shell bowl. These filled bowls can then be offered to the Sea Slug Shrine in the southeast part of the island, where they will receive a large chunk of crafting XP from the glorious Frost Slug Prince. Says that inhabit the area. Snail bowls will also require different crafting levels and consequently give differing rates of XP. Frost marl snail shell might require 70 crafting. Rock marl shell will require 50. Okay.
It's unusual stuff, this, and but it's not un-RuneScape-ish.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't see too much of an issue here.
As well as hosting the new crafting activity, the dungeon will also contain some of the higher level combat encounters for players to attempt with more lucrative rewards, and even more lucrative than new snelms. Upon entering the cave, adventurers will be met with regular sea slugs and seaweed veins. To the north is an area containing all 3 scenario variants in one convenient location, and to the east, a new Slug Prince variant, Frost Slug Princes. These are higher level than the regular quest counterpart, about 120, with the same immunity to range and magic-based attack, a good source of noted seaweed, swamp tar, and other appropriately slimy drops. Those seeking richer rewards will want to make their way to the North Cave. Here they'll discover a new higher level creature at about 220, offering new access to new mid to high level combat gear and chance of dropping a whalebone key for skilling related unique items, attacking at a distance. With range and magic, this 3x3 creature will need to be prayed against. 11 seconds for my current thing I'm doing.
You're managing very well.
I am. I'm sitting at a consistent 218 right now because of my like when I dropped the ball, I was like, let me get that back in position. Let me just do that real quick.
Yep.
All right, let's see. So, back to this. Okay. We have attack and rage with 3x creature with prayed against to avoid taking one of its brutal hits. This fight requires some attention to kill. A step down from demonic gorillas. Okay, that's not bad. Part of the challenge of this grind will be the scarcity of the island itself. No bank chest and only a couple fishing spots for food. Players will need to find efficient ways of lengthening their stays. A few ideas for unique drops and contents of whalebone chest, frost shell, an item to be crafted either Frostspire helm or Deathspire gauntlets. Deathspire gauntlets will act as an upgraded version of the Chaos gauntlets for blast spells.
Okay, potentially controversial, given Dogex's stance on such things, but okay.
Frostspire helm will act as magic-oriented gear, giving a small damage boost to elemental water spells. Interesting. The sea snail shield, item above the level of a granite shield that also offers some elemental magic protection.
Aww.
A seaweed sack, which is a sack capable of storing additional seaweed, like 28 to giant to both regular and giant seaweed. Yeah. Oh, a jar of heads. A jar capable of storing an additional 28 ensouled heads.
I think we've already got a thing for that.
Honestly, I think you are correct. Yeah, we do already have a thing for that. That kind of that teleports them away. Mariner's bow, a bow similar in level to a magic bow that fares better on the sea than land. Oh. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so like a seabane bow, as it were.
And a taxidermy parrot, which is a cosmetic parrot to wear in the cape slot.
Okay, hear me out on this. Circle already exists. It has a given like special attack and all that kind of thing. The Fremnik are a seafaring people, so Circle should be Seabane.
Yeah.
Or Krakenbane.
Yep. There you go. There we are. All right. Dev comment. This was in our shortlist as we really enjoyed the unique thematic of this island. The agility course slots nicely into the environment, and the activity sparked many ideas for reward space. among them. If this idea were to move forward, we would tweak some of the rewards for various reasons. Some of them feel undertuned or lack a clear purpose. While we do love the thematic of this island, we would want to steer it away from the Slug Prince thematic, as that may be better saved for future quests.
No, you're never going to do it, Jargex. Get on with it.
Lastly, the team would look to iterate on the Tears of Guthix style crafting activity to make it a little more unique / engaging. Okay. Sea Gnome Outpost is the next one. Okay. Somewhere in the Unquiet Ocean.
I'm listening.
Sanctuary for a
sea
new
goblins.
race, the Sea Gnomes. Distant cousin from the Tree Gnomes. These aquatic beings are peaceful and a solitary race, tend to reside underwater. On the island and under the water surrounding it, players can find several amenities after the completion of the short quest. A gnome glider and spirit tree for transportation. Oh. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A new player-owned house portal. Okay.
Sure, why not?
Herbalist and farming shop, a bank and altar, a port, notice board, and cargo table. In addition to the standard amenities, the island comes with 2 new features. A new Slayer Master. This master's task can only be completed by killing monsters found on the new sailing islands. Much like Konar, they reward a higher amount of XP of Slayer points per kill, and monsters killed have a chance to drop a loot key. This loot key can be opened using a chest for sailing materials, boat parts, repair kits, cannonballs, seeds, etc.
Mm-hmm.
And a new agility course. This course has a unique mechanic similar to Zalcano. You can choose between receiving higher XP rates or choose to receive medium XP rates while also receiving loot. I'd like to incorporate some sort of random system event into the course with time-based shortcuts that appear occasionally, similar to the Prifdina's course portals. Okay.
Sure.
This is very short. This is the only one that doesn't include some kind of crafting minigame. Okay. We like this entry because this is a dev comment. We like this entry because the environment and thematic felt familiar in an old school way, and it's something we can see easily fitting into Gielinor. We see a lot of potential in the agility course and could see the Slayer Master working with some tweaks. Overall, this design seemed to really fit within our scope for the project and felt well considered. If we were to move forward, we would seek to iterate on the Slayer Master and consider where it sits in relation to the other Slayer Masters. In particular, if there would need to be a clear rule set of what constitutes an island. The team has generally also felt that there was space to get a little more exciting and give this design a little more wow factor to make it distinct from the other areas in the game. Whether that is tweaks to the amenities or a niche reason to go there for account progression. Overall, though, really great work. All right.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, now we just do, if your entry, okay. On a personal note, if your entry did not make the shortlist, we would really like to emphasize this. Please don't be disheartened or feel that it was time wasted. Making this choice was incredibly difficult for the team. We can see many of these submissions fit into the game, and many entries made us want to consider how we can combine certain submissions together. The team would absolutely love to explore the possibility of incorporating some ideas from this competition as an inspiration for future projects, with each entrant's permission, of course. So although unsuccessful, keep persevering with your ideas and passion. We would love to showcase some of the entries that didn't quite make our shortlist, but had real potential someday, perhaps on a future live stream. Okay. So now we get to pick between those 4 islands. Those are not, like, the last one has potential. I do like that.
I do think that what they should do now is go through the submissions that they've already kind of looked at that were like where they had some parts that were close to the mark, but the overall thing was not quite good enough. Take say like 10 of those, yeah. Mm-hmm. And select out the element that they like, and that should be included into the sort of the melting pot of ideas.
What I really liked about this, right? What I found interesting was that 3 of them included agility, 3 of them included crafting, which honestly tells me that Jagex need to really get their heads out of their ass and go, oh, we probably need to do something about these things.
The absence of Hunter.
There's also a little bit of Hunter too. Like there's a couple Hunter things in these, but like I think two of them had Hunter activities.
The absence of like low level Hunter things from Jagex, and like the Hunter stuff that was included was not bad, but it wasn't quite what I would. It wasn't great.
Yeah.
I mean, look. I mean, Hunter's a difficult problem to fix.
It really is. Hunter is very much so a difficult problem to fix because there's an inherent issue with it for sure. But this is
low level Hunter as a skill has an inherent issue. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. These are very solid ideas, I would say.
Promising. Very promising.
Which one to vote for? I don't know yet. I'm gonna have to I'll have to mull over.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to allow it to sort of repercolate, I think.
Like, I really do want the crafting things, but man, this Xenome Outpost, like, it's simple, but like the agility, of course, for loot, for ships, and the Slayer Master on Slayer Island, on Sailing Islands, it gives us a purpose to do that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like, this one, I feel like it would be nicer to have some of this like incorporated with more things, but it's hard to do that.
It is.
So that was that's the player designed island. That's coming in summer, so whatever we decide, we'll do that. We're looking at autumn next. Barracuda Trials. We have Barracuda Trial, fast-paced thing, blah, 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 opinion poll. The data suggests enjoyment is right up there with shipwreck salvaging for what it has to offer, I guess. It's sweaty in here. Shaping up to be... Okay, the brand new one is shaping up to be the toughest one. Taking all the lessons from the previous ones and keen to work with you. Challenging, intense, and yes, it'll be fast. Okay. Sequel quest. Existing storyline. Autumn also brings a brand new sequel quest, continuing one of Gillenor's existing storylines. Even before Sailing launched, you gave us so many exciting ideas for stories to build upon that already exist in-game. We don't want to spoil what we're working on yet. So for now, hold your breath. The seas may get quite strange.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
There's got to be the combat part is a big part of it. It certainly is.
Mm-hmm.
That's not. I can't think of a single system. I can't think of a single system in sailing that works great, and I just go fantastic. Everything else in the all the other stuff in the game should be looked at to see how it aligns with this standard of creation. Nothing. The technology behind it, that is like really, really, really cleverly done. I could appreciate that by itself. Sailing is a skill that a big part of it as well is like this is the first new skill added to OSRS, which is a contentious thing in and of itself. I'm gonna be 100% real. I think the early concepting stage of warding and how that was put together would have been easy for them to implement and would have landed better than sailing has. And I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to sort of like shit on the dreams of the devs that put sailing together. I appreciate it was a lot of hard work. I do. I get that. I do. It just has not quite landed.
Yeah, I've personally also been like kind of avoiding it because I don't like I've used it a couple times to get certain things easier, or like getting to like some of those new trees, because honest to God, some of those woodcutting trees are really good for woodcutting XP. That's just because the woodcutting skill in general is kind of fucked. So there's a lot of issues just all around, Like, a lot of things that need to be fixed, and some of the stuff they've introduced is like, okay, that kind of introduced more things. Like, my crafting level's gone up significantly because of fucking...
Your pot farm, yeah.
Yeah, my pot farm. Exactly. It's a joke, but at the same time, it's true. Yeah. Sea expansion. Now, for something we'd like to work towards in the end of the year, sea expansion. While sailing launched, we're deliberately focused on more curated ocean regions, meaning there's still vast areas of Gillinor seas waiting for content. Eastern Ocean, Untamed Ocean, the Forgotten Ocean. Also existing regions like the Sunset Ocean that could benefit from more content or points of interest. The expansion may tie into other updates revealed above, such as the sequel quest, another area update, or a new Barracuda trial, but we're still exploring options. We're not ready at this stage to commit yet. And that's just adding one. Opinion poll.
I don't think you need to read all that. Classic.
No.
Yeah.
I generally expressed that sailing 1 to 30 felt the weakest. Comes more.
AFK check.
Yeah. AFK check? Oh.
Yep.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
We have, okay. Interestingly, however, most players want to develop a focus on the high-level experience, 70 to 90. I can understand why, yeah.
Well, yeah, because they've ground through the rest of it.
Mm-hmm. Generally, looks like people are seeking training minutes that provide better GPU an hour, stronger rewards, and reasons to continue beyond just simply getting 99. Roughly 80% of players believe sailing needs buffs, but it's not conclusive how or where. So far, the main areas where players want to see buffs is around courier tasks, deep sea trawling, and certain ship upgrades. There's also a strong appetite for high-value unique items, bosses, and cosmetics, and generally deeper integration with other skills. Yes.
Yep.
Now, we don't have any news to share on buffs just yet, but rest assured, those areas are something we'll be discussing as a team, so you might see us resurface in a future blog post. Okay. Note on Okay. Encouragingly, looks like most of 2026 roadmap seems a lot of support, particularly for ship combat being reworked. Naturally, some updates were stronger than others, but broadly speaking, it looks like players approved of the content in the works. Well, everything except one, protection tasks. Since, okay, note on protection tasks. Since the launch of sailing, we've had lots of feedbacks around port tasks. While some players worked out optimal routes for courier tasks and managed to rack up XP, general community consensus has been that they don't feel worthwhile for the time invested. Yes.
True.
On top of that, we already know ship combat hasn't been in the best place, which naturally impacts bounty tasks, making them feel not worthwhile. True. Our intention behind courier tasks has always been that they should be stacked together and completed alongside other gameplay within sailing. However, players have expressed that this can end up leaving them feeling a bit more like an Uber Eats driver rather than a sailor. True. Port tasks should invoke the core thematic, using your boat as a tool to help NPCs across Gillinor. This is not the most exciting way to train sailing, but not every gameplay method will be exciting to everyone. However, it's increasingly clear from feedback that changes can be made. Last year, we've brainstormed new ways to make port tasks feel more exciting. This is where we wanted to propose a new kind of port task, protection tasks. Instead of hauling deliveries from port A to port B, you'd be tasked with escorting NPC ships safely to their destination. Even better, there's no crates for you to have to pick up, and you need to just focus on what's going on at sea. Our idea behind this was to shake up your gameplay and ensure that trips feel a lot more dynamic, cooperative, and generally a little more interesting. Additionally, we wanted to help make the sea feel more alive with a bunch of NPC boats out there with you. However, after reviewing the results of the opinion poll, it's clear that this type of content isn't what players are asking for. Only 45% of players said they'd like to see this kind of update when asked. Said the data is telling us that players would generally prefer our time to be spent on fixing some of the pain points with existing content. Yes. We heard you loud and clear. So as a result, we've paused any further developments. Will we not be pulling protection tasks until further notice? Okay, they really want protection tasks to come into the game, but everyone's like, please just fix what we already have.
Oh, dude. Who enjoys an escort mission in any game ever?
No one. I don't know, like... that's a terrible idea. Not gonna lie,
Right.
that's absolutely... No one likes escort missions. Everyone hates escort missions. They're so... It's because the AI is never smart enough to do what you really need it to do, and it's too slow or something. What?
So you know how tired I am?
Yeah?
I just set a new personal best at WAKU.
What the fuck are you doing over there? Jesus.
1 minute 39, 3 seconds shaved off. That just went flawlessly.
Holy fuck. Look at
That
you
was a
go.
nearly perfect kill.
You're so tired, you're fucking god gamer over
I
here.
don't know. I entered the fucking avatar state or something, I guess.
Vicente over here, unless you can put the NPC in your inventory, don't do it. Yes. Unironically, yes.
Yep.
Oh, man. Quality of life. Some quality of life changes are going on. Ultimate Iron Man, I don't care.
Yeah.
Oh, but
Not super
like,
interested in that.
yeah, it's like they're like most people want Ultimate Iron Mans to have access to the cargo hold. I mean, that makes sense. Yes.
Yeah, I kind of feel like they should.
Yeah. Quality of life received a lot. Okay, the following quality of life changes received a lot of support from players. Movable facilities, yeah. Rapids travel system, yes. Port task filtering to only show tasks you can do, yes. Facilities being upgraded at a reduced cost. I can see that, yeah. Hide locations that have been charted already, yes.
Yes.
Allow the Medallion of the Deep to be used at the Fossil Island, yes. Oh my god.
Why is that not already a thing?
Sam,
Yeah.
use the spec button for wind motes. Fuck
Sure.
yes. Yeah, I could see that. Spyglass cutscene skip. Yeah. Not to mention thousands of helpful suggestions. Okay. Now the ship needs to prioritize improvements to ship combat, which were so strongly supported in survey results, so the other work will have to wait a little. But we hope to fit in some small fixes despite this, so we're pulling a few changes that we believe we can release relatively soon, with the view offering more when more urgent work is complete. Okay. In fact, we're pleased to confirm that movable facilities, the most requested quality of life feature change from the opinion poll, should be releasing as an unpolled change coming next week. It's happening next week. Okay. Griffin tasks are too rare. Making Bell's Folly, yeah, it's way harder to obtain than the zombie ask, so the weapon is kind of, yeah.
Dead content.
Dead content. Griffin tasks can't be manually extended, so if you want more kills for uniques, you have to get assigned the task again instead of extending the current one. We've pitched this as the stab equivalent of the zombie axe. We think it should sit around the same level of difficulty to obtain. Proposing increasing the weighting of Griffin tasks on Vanica and Childer. Fucking Childer? Really?
Okay.
Plus an additional, plus add an optional task extension, which helps address things, making Griffin tasks feel a bit more impactful. Okay. So, waiting currently, I think the waiting before the current waiting is 7577 for Vanica, Childer, Neve, and Duradel.
Respectively, yeah.
And their amounts.
That's
changing
low.
They're not changing. Those are the weightings currently. The new weighting they're selecting is Childer and Vanica having 10 weighting.
Yeah. I mean, Vanika's waiting is going to be interrupted by the fact he's got like all the dragon tasks. He loves to give dragon tasks.
Yeah.
So.
Duradel and Neve are still staying at 7. It looks like.
Yeah. Yeah. Fair enough.
Oh, here's a new thing though. As mentioned, we'll also add a task extension, which adds a flat plus 80, so that tasks will be more impactful. Once you get them, you can choose to pay the extended to extend the task for a cost of 50 Slayer points, which is same as unlocking the task. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Not unreasonable.
Not unreasonable. I think that's a okay change. Oh no.
What's up?
If successful, this update will launch at the same time as combat achievements for Griffins.
Pain.
There's also a change we're working on to make the sea feel more immersive and a bit more immersive and alive. We would like to add existing fishing spots in various locations at sea, so that if you would rather engage in fishing from your boat, you can do so. Oh my god, yes.
Yep, absolutely.
Absolutely add fishing spots all over the place. Yeah, 100%.
Yep, no reason to not, right? No reason to not.
Let me farm shark from my fucking boat. Yes, I'll do it.
Right.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I've got to attach a longer handle to my harpoon, I'll do it.
Yeah. Finally, we'll be making an unpulled change to the Medallion of the Deep so that it works in the farming area of Fossil Island.
Yep.
Feels inconsistent since its use is to promote underwater exploration. We're still not going to allow the full benefit being used within the underwater agility and thieving training, since it would trivialize the breathing mechanic entirely, but we're open to feedback at how the medallion may still improve your experience in the area. Did you forget about drift net fishing? What about there?
Probably.
I mean, I don't worry about the breathing mechanic there anyways, so... that is the end of the sailing things. Holy fuck. We still have sleeves, and we still have the... Okay. There's a summer sweep up. There's a... Okay, I'm looking at the what's this called? So, there's the Winter Summit. They have a list of things. French Archive, there's all those things. Sailing updates. The Ides of Milk and the Bovine Bully. Like Lumbridge, the iconic... evening. Hello, Reaper. Alright.
Hi, Reaper.
Let's see. We have Lumbridge, the iconic city for all fresh-faced arrivals and budding adventurers. Home to regular citizens of Gillinor. They chop trees, wrap it up, blah, blah, don't care. Except there's been a recent disturbance in a nearby cowpen, and stakes have never been higher. Oh my god. They use the other stakes.
Arf,
yeah.
Of course they
Stress
fucking
runs
did.
through the herd, and while they have always feared adventurers claiming their lives, a new threat has entered the domain, bringing the beef. Fucking stop it!
That's my job! How dare you?
Oh! This brute will become a repeatable boss once you have completed a brand new free-to-play early game quest, with both being created for the sole purpose of a true low-level boss. While we can all agree that Scurries is great for teaching players about movement and switching your overhead prayers, the stat requirements to reliably take him down can still feel way off from when you first step into the mainland, so new players still have some work to do before getting a proper feel for combat in old school. This boss, however, can be fought as early as your first few hours in your journey. The boss isn't too challenging. Just make sure to stay light on your feet and watch your flank. Your life is at stake. Fuck off!
Platty was displeased by this star.
Oh no. Okay, let's see. All the rewards offered outside of a cowbell amulet, a rump steak, and bull bones are members only. Okay.
Okay.
Rump steak. rump steak and bull bones, and cowbell amulet. Cowbell amulet is untradeable. Handy teleport item, landing you right into the iconic East Cow Pen, meaning you won't have to hoof it back to Lumbridge. Charged with air runes, this will give early game players. This will give early game players a nice new teleport that will make traveling a little bit nicer. It also lets you milk cows 1 tick quicker.
For God's sakes!
Oh my! Wow. Rump steak. Boss's most consistent drop will be new consumable in the form of rump steak, which is great new food for low level counts and heals. 10 HP.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No complaint.
Bull bones, which are untradeable. Other consistent drop will be bull bones, which will work similarly to the giant bones from Obor and Bryophyta, with a different amount of prayer XP. Considerate Bullvine Blessings.
Weak sauce.
Yes,
Weak
we
sauce.
can already hear your boos. Cow Slippers. The first unique will be the fancy and fashionable cow slippers, which are surely to help you. Purely vanity, purely fashion. Bottomless milk bucket. No. So allows you to jerk the tit faster. Yes, Reaper, yes. Are you tired of keeping all your milk in separate places? Have you always wanted a centralized, unlimited space for all your milk-based products? Did this game jam spend a day fully centralizing milk products in old school's code base? Did this game jam team spend a full day centralizing milk products in old school's code base, having gone too far back to turn now? Having gone too far to turn back now. Look no further than the bottomless milk bucket. This elite container will give you just that and let you upgrade everyone's favorite grind, butter churning. Oh my god.
I mean, feed the meme, sure, but...
Wait a minute. What is this?
Whoopsie. I'm glad I'm done with this kill.
AFK check.
Sorry, I was going to say it earlier, then I kind of spaced out because I'm doing walkout.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. Well, it's been 3 hours. We're going through this. We're managing.
We certainly are. We certainly are.
We still have leagues to go through. The last thing, it looks like, is the Muleta.
The Muleta.
The Muleta. Get the Utter Hand and give yourself a nice early game boost in melee strength as you wield the deadly Muleta. That's equivalent. Its stats equivalent to a Steel Defender. This will be a great early game addition to offhands. It's an offhand. Okay.
Sure.
Finally, the boss will have a pet. No. Oh god, pet grinding. Well, it's certainly a.
Oh, fuck it! Poor Limpwort.
Yeah. Oh no, he has to do. Oh no. Oh my god. The Ides of Milk will be is being pulled, so Summer Sweep Up 2 is going to be happening. So it looks like they're going to do more quality of life in this next Summer Sweep Up. Honestly, this last Summer Sweep Up was really good. A lot of the changes that they brought to the game were much needed and very good. I wonder if, for those not in the know, improvements to master rebalance gear, the individual Slayer masters, commitment of cleaning parts of the game that need TLC, or perhaps haven't kept pace with modern content offerings. Yep. Not dead set on any specific tweaks for this year, but your feedback over the years have provided a healthy handful of possible targets. So expect to see skilling improvements, combat feel, quality of life tweaks, perhaps some light gear rebalancing, and a smattering of smaller changes that are bound to be Battle of the Bullet Point Ball. What the fuck? There's the bingo system for the community.
Right, to go alongside the Gridmaster.
Yeah, but they're releasing it to the community feature, so it's going to be other people doing. Yeah. New renderer, HDI, API. Okay, new renderer. So they're doing that. New region servers.
Vulkan-based one, yeah. Which will be really good.
All this shit. Some Lego, Starforge, blah blah. Nothing else here. Okay. Easter, Halloween, Christmas are gonna be things. Holiday events, those are... Okay, whatever, don't care. So we got the cow boss and all that dealt with. All right. The one me and you are the most excited for. Leagues 6. League 6 is Demonic Pax. Are you ready to see the trailer for it?
I sure am.
Let me go ahead and turn off my GM real quick. I've kind of had this going this whole time, so it's fine. We are going to watch this. Where is it? Click here for the video. All right. There he is.
It always begins the same. The sage calls, and the mortals dance. But this time, I was listening. Her trials amuse those who watch from above. Yet none ask what lies beneath. I have watched their endless games. Their souls are mine. This league is mine. This league is mine.
That was pretty fucking good. All right. You already knew this was coming. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, wow. You're doing some... Okay, Mr. Yes is telling us about... Well, no. No,
Oh.
Mr. Yes is talking about E3. So...
Oh. I haven't watched
apparently
E3
it's
in
not...
years.
E3 hasn't... Yeah, E3 has been basically a dead to me for many years, so... I understand. Okay. We're going demonic in the theme. Cleanse ourselves with hellfire and commit a deadly entity. As always, you'll be met with a roster of tasks, powerful relics, new, reworked, and returning, region locking, and of course some interesting new changes. We're not too far away from it either. As April, you'll be able to jump in. Oh, I'm ready. I'm a little hyped for it, especially with the theming of with fucking demonic packs. I'm kind of a little excited. League lovers, speculation theory. Okay, quick rundown. Also, that is
Just
dope.
before you get into it, Platty, I just want to address my chat real quick.
Yeah.
So Reaper said he just woke up, and then he did the joke about the tip. Kira says, "Did you all see the Masters of the Universe trailer?" I have not. I'm gonna be presumably that's like He-Man and the Masters of the Universe related stuff. I have been checked out of that ever since the I can't remember the name of it now. That's
Is
how
it
checked out I am.
She-Ra? Is it was it She-Ra? The cartoon of that?
Just ever since they piled a load of woke bullshit into it, it's like, nah, fuck this.
Yeah.
Fuck this. So no, I'm unaware of such things, Kiro. It doesn't really cross my radar. If something's changed and it ends up being good, I'll check it out.
Kevin Smith reboot. Yeah. All right. Okay.
Anyway, sorry, Plasty.
We've played leagues before. Experience. Blah blah blah. Okay, so the relics are named packs, so that's just yeah.
Of course.
which will change the way you play. Automatic banking, you're quite a... Yep. In leagues, you're allowed to... okay. Accelerated XP at the rate of ×5, which unlocks more. Unlimited run energy, automatically complete quests. Rune mysteries, druidic ritual, of course. 3 relics. Beginning choices are permanent. More relics can be unlocked by more. Broken up with tasks. Blah blah blah. Cry in a graveyard. What's changed? Well, we know the majority of you know the core of the biggest thing you're asking. You want to understand is what we're changing. Area locking. Yes, Sam.
Extra unlocks?
No. Area locking is back, which means you'll be able to unlock extra regions outside of where you begin, but where will that be? While Yama isn't ready to give you the details on the starting area just yet, we can confirm it will not be Misslin.
Excellent.
You'll still receive Karamja for free. This time it won't come as an automatic unlock during the tutorial. Instead, will come as a free unlock within your first few hours of play. It was starting brand new area for the first time in Religion Locked Leagues. It was important to us that you can spend time in the starting region without need for anything additional. Karamja on its own doesn't feel like much of a regional choice, so we still wanted to offer it for free to everyone. Okay. Yeah, no, that's
I guess
fair.
that makes sense. Also, they want to always be able to include the Inferno because they're really proud of that particular piece of content. And
They really are. It's generic as fuck, Sam, so you're not missing anything, says Vicente.
Yeah. Reaper says it's a live action, and so far it looks like a return to the classic. We'll see. We'll see. I fully expect a subversion of, it's a return to the classic, to the classic, the Masters University. Oh, yeah, you get to the theatre, you've already paid for the ticket, they've already got your fucking money. Here's some woke bullshit.
So,
it wouldn't be the first time that's happened, so.
Yama is not one to share details of his contracts early, as such as where we start the league. However, what we have been told is that you'll be beginning the adventure within a new version of Yama's Lair. This version isn't tied to the one you'll currently find at the main game, as you'll see the sage locked up in Nan's favorite holiday destination. As you are.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
I accidentally hit the mute Discord fucking thingy on my desktop.
Oh, well done.
Whoops.
Well done. No. So, there's a new so we're getting a version of the what's it called? Yama's Lair. That's not tied to the current one in the game.
Okay.
Within his lair, you'll be completing the tutorial, finding out more as to what happened with the sage, and will be a good way for everyone to get ready before sending off in the world. You'll be able to come back to the starting area at any time, but we'll talk more about this later. Okay. Boss variants and there was rewards. As they were so popular, we're looking to bring back previous league Echo bosses. Yes, for those unfamiliar. Well, this time you'll be mostly familiar with what the bosses you'll be facing. You might not see all the rewards from last league return. Instead, some new friends will be taking their place.
Some of them were dog water.
Some of them were indeed
not
dog
worth
water.
the time.
Like the dog sword.
That was not even the one I was thinking of. It was the what do you call it? The elements.
Oh,
What
yeah.
do you call it?
Yeah. Demonic packs. The other very popular area is combat masteries, complementary system alongside relics that focus purely on combat and gives some. The system will be making a glorious return in this league, but with some exciting, less linear changes. Okay. While sailing's inclusion is very recent, and it's a very substantial addition to the game, we've decided to not include it as a part of League 6. That's understandable, honestly. While this could be a great exposure for those that just play leagues and allow those who haven't tried it yet to dip their toes in, we want to give the community the opportunity to enjoy sailing as it was intended to be played before we allowed everyone to go wild with things like incredible power-ups and accelerated XP rates. Any future skill that is added to Old School will not be part of any game modes for around the first 12 months of its release. However, you should expect to sail across the seas in future events from 2020 27 and onwards. Okay. Okay, so the rewards, we got the League outfit reward, that's whatever, Demonic Pax banner, that's honestly kind of a dope one, I'm not gonna lie. The home teleport, okay.
Because they always have to have one of those, I guess.
Yama's throne as a demonic throne override.
Yes, of course.
Thrall override for demonic minions, so little imps.
That's cool.
That's cool. Weapon ornament kits. The Trident of the Seas. Oh. Iban's.
Interesting, about time.
Soul Reaper. Oh, and Iban's Blast gets a new FX. And Trident spell effects get a new FX. Interesting.
Sure.
Okay.
Can't argue with that.
Oathplate Slayer Helm? Oh. Okay.
I don't hate it, but I feel like it's going to be some bullshit to...
Yeah. The Demon Butler override? Oh, no. Okay. Demon Skin color. Okay. What? Okay.
Stop posting fairies, Jagex. What?
Please stop. That's all we got so far. A lot less things.
It's not much, but it's enough to keep the intrigue, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Just release the fucking league already, Gemflex.
Oh man, this one, like, I'm curious to see what they've changed about the when they have the when we'll get the what's it called, in the info on things. Like what they did with the brain not worky. It's the
Echo rewards, right?
Not the Echo rewards. No. I'm actually thinking about, well, Echo rewards are interesting, but I'm interested to see how they changed up the combat masteries, because they're changing those. So I'm like, okay, because like some of them are kind of boring, right? And some of them,
they keep shitting the bed with magic.
They do. Like even with
and
the
so
elemental,
annoying.
even with the elemental changes and all the elemental weaknesses they added in the thing, they keep shitting the bed with magic, like you say.
Yeah. So like a return to the classic keyword so far. True. Kira says Idris Elba is man at arms. Look, I like Idris Elba. I think he's a fantastic actor. You know, I don't think he's being given roles for anything other than the fact that he is a fantastic actor. I'm fed up of seeing Idris Elba in basically everything every time they need, like, a black, heroic, you know, stoic character, and I'm sick of seeing Pedro Pascal. I like Idris Elba much, much more than I like Pedro Pascal. So, if I had to pick one to keep and one to get rid of, I'd keep Idris and lose Pedro. Man, there's a lot of talented actors out there, and if it's a black character that you need a black actor to play, if that's your metric for it, you've got a lot of options. Come on.
Yeah. Well, Sam.
Yep.
We have gone over 3 hours.
We certainly have. I'm just going to finish up this Vorkath kill here, and then we can wrap things up.
I'm just keeping doing what I've been doing. I have gone through. I started at over 10k charges on my bone necklace.
Yeah.
I now have 6.4k. I've killed a lot of monkeys.
Yep. That's a couple few monkeys.
I've gained apparently 617,000 XP.
Good shit.
Let's see. I've gained 334,000 health XP.
Like Spike.
Where's the prayer XP? Only 30k for prayer XP. That's to be expected, because it's not like this is a prayer XP method, so I'm not too concerned. Anyways. Or Deborah Wilson in 90% of every video game, Sam.
Oh, amen.
Yeah.
The difference there is I don't think she's that great of an actress, frankly.
Pedro gets used because he is white passing. What the fuck? Oh, man. Okay, workout's done off the shower, then we'll be in Discord. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna be probably gonna be heading out to do some stuff. I don't know if we're gonna do anything tonight. I'm kind of I think Far's probably gonna go to sleep early tonight, from what I'm gathering. She's been an EP girl.
In other news, the sky is blue.
She might also be like coming down with something else now. So it's like yeah. Everyone's getting sick in the family all of a sudden, and I'm
Everybody
not
I know seems to be getting sick at the moment.
Yeah. Stop it.
Yeah. Cease.
Cease. Please. Anyways.
All right.
Yeah, do you want to
That's that kill done.
Yeah, let's go on and wrap this up. What do you say, Sam?
Yeah, now's a good time. Now is a good time. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you very much for joining us this evening. It's been good. I didn't even think that we were going to go this long, but you know what? I don't feel tired anymore, so the adrenaline must have kicked in. Yeah. And I got a new personal best at my favourite boss so far. So, fuck knows how that happened. Something's up. But yeah, it's been good. We went over Platty, you know, very much leading the charge there, reading all that stuff out and streaming. If you want to actually see the what do you call it? Not cutscenes, cinematics that she played, you can pop over to her channel to do so. You could also check them out on the official Old School RuneScape website as well, if you'd like to see them in, you know, full 1440p definition or whatever the hell they've uploaded them in. Yeah, you can check them out there. Yeah, congratulations to Platty for actually managing to read all of that bullshit.
That was a lot of stuff. Yeah,
stumbled over like 3 words at most, which, you know, that's a better ratio than me. So yeah, thank you very much, Platty, for sharing all that with us, keeping us entertained while we chill, while we skill, while we red pill. Blue pill. Yes. So coming up Tuesday, I'm not gonna lie, guys, my sleep schedule has been so bad. It's not even my schedule that's been bad, it's the level of sleep I've been getting has been so bad. I don't want to commit to, we're definitely going to do this on Tuesday. I do still want to stream on Tuesday, much like we've done tonight and all that kind of thing. I don't know for sure that we will have like super high-end PVM or anything like that for you, so I'm not gonna commit to that. But yeah, if there are any changes to that, if my sleep gets disrupted any more than it already has been, then I'll let you guys know, and we might have to push it back or even, you know, bump it off entirely. Coming up tomorrow, I don't think I'll be streaming at all. I think I'll take the day off for that. So apologies to those of you who are looking forward to some more Guild Wars. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to knock tomorrow off entirely. I've got a lot of work to do tomorrow.
I'm unsure if anything's gonna happen tomorrow either, so I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah, with Farb being sick, yeah.
She just got better too. She was she played Silk Song for a little bit of a shorter time and then had to go. So only a technical rage quit.
But yeah, so that's what it's looking like over the course of the next couple of days. Wednesday, I should be fully back on track. I've got a fairly easy day Wednesday, so yeah. For the Guild Wars watchers out there, the new subscribers, the recent subscribers, hi guys, appreciate you. Yeah, check back in Wednesday. I'll have some more stuff for you. Thursday, of course, Platty will be doing Schedule 1 with Fritz and Doc.
Yes, indeed.
Is that right?
Yes.
All right. Be more Guild Wars then for me. And then Friday, I'll let you guys know closer to the time. I've got some stuff that's a bit up in the air that might actually take up my evening. So yeah. Like I said, I'll let you guys know closer to the time. Anything else that comes to mind, Plabs?
Not that I can think of, honestly, Sam. Not that I can think of.
Okay. Oh, what are you doing Wednesday? Sorry.
Don't know yet. We'll find out. We might.
Okay.
Well, there might be some tabletop simulator shenanigans. I'm not gonna lie. So we were inspired. I'm not going. There's a video. I'll probably drop it in the links and say, yeah, we were inspired. Who wants to volunteer as tribute?
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Anyways.
Let's see. Kira says, later on, Sam, hit me up if you want to talk about what I sent you, and have a good night party. I will do.
Have a good night as
Kira.
well, Kira. Thank you.
I'm gonna read through what you've sent me, and when I'm more compass mentis, I'll hit you up, because I like seeing what my people's come up with. I do. That's everything news-wise that I can conceive of. So, if you would be so kind as to like the streams on the way out, be greatly appreciated. You can subscribe if you haven't already. You can follow if you're over on Kick. The one of the best things that you can actually do to help us out, if you are interested in doing so, taking a few seconds out of your very busy days to help poor lonely content farmers help push their stuff out, click that share button and send it out on some social media or something for us. It would be greatly appreciated if you do. If you're listening in the future and you did not get a chance to take part in chat, maybe you're taking advantage of the playlist that we've got down in our YouTube descriptions below. You won't have a chance to interact with us directly, but that's fine. You can leave us a comment down below, which is also very, very helpful to us in the good old algorithms. And if you've got a question about this game, any of the games that we play on our streaming schedules, or anything at all, really, we will get a notification when your comment comes through, and we will endeavour to get back to you the next most convenient point in time. All that being said, I've been Sam the EP Frog. She's been Platty the Duck Beaver. We're going to get the fuck out of here. You have a pleasant evening, and we'll catch you next time. Good night.
Good night, everyone.